click.
The old dog ate my screaming schedule excuse.
Wow. Okay.
I can't believe Guinness would do this.
This is Guinness's fault. Everyone hashtag blame Guinness.
How could Guinness do this?
Oh, golly. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Corey's throwing things.
I'm so angry. Yeah.
He's so angry that Guinness delayed our stream.
You know what's fucked up? My phone buzzed and I'm like, oh shit, a notification right before we go live. I gotta check it in case it's an emergency. It was us going live. That was the notification that buzzed my phone.
Audio noise.
Well, that's what audio does.
It's being fixed as we speak.
I'm a bozo guy. Yeah, there you go.
Since this says late.
No, but audio makes noise. That's what it does.
Good evening and happy Tuesday. How are y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are literally only 3 minutes late. Let us have it, guys. Let us have it, please.
Golly. Yes, we're doing good.
What's up, Jenna? What's up, Anita? What's up, Doc? What's up, Hayden? What's up, Peanut?
Lots of problems we've been attempting to solve today.
Yes. Lots of problems.
Yo, A sent a heart me. Holy moly! Thank you so much. You're on time adjacent. Thank you, Lisa.
All right.
Hello, F8. F8496. Hello, Izzy.
A says late is late. Listen.
Joe Mama. Doc says 3 minutes late or 57 minutes early from the normal stream time.
Yeah, guys, if you think about it, we're 57 minutes early. So really cut us some slack. Actually, guys, we never intended to go live at 5 p.m. today. We always intended to go live at 6 p.m. We are 57 minutes early to stream.
And I'd say that I have strep throat.
Ooh, stop clapping for that.
Yeah, sorry to hear, Anita. It's rough. Oh, I got the time wrong. Okay.
All right, come on. We're not done with 3 minutes late. Come on.
I need to send a heart me. Thank you so much. Hope you feel better soon. Let's see. Hi, Mark and Corey. It's great you coming on at 10 fits well for me. Cheers, guys. Glad to hear. And Hayden says, got a small part-time job. Ooh, source of income until I get a proper job. Congrats, Hayden.
Congrats.
Very exciting. Very fun.
Parentheses, it's delivering for Uber. Still better than nothing. Yes. As he says, early stream fits my schedule this week so good. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. Can we get a little more Codenames tonight as tax for being late? Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine. Let's do one game of Wavelength, then we'll switch to Codenames. How do you feel?
That's a big promise before we even started our first game of Wavelength. What if we get all zeros?
It wasn't a promise, it was an ask, but...
I don't think you're allowed to ask me.
Codenames yesterday anyway.
Yes. Can I share a secret? Don't worry, nobody except the 38 of us, 35 now. Okay, tell it now, people are leaving.
Quickly, tell it. Hello, on Midnight for Greece. Better than 1 p.m. though. Hopefully you can enjoy even later night. Synthesis, I hate Codenames.
Wow, Synthesis, you hate Codenames. I'm sorry to hear that. I really enjoy Codenames. I'm missing a card.
What the heck?
Oh, I know where it is.
What that? Dude, he freaking ate our card back there. Freaking ate it.
Stole my damn card. That's messed up.
This thing's so beat up.
Yeah. Boardgamers, can you grab a fresh card from the shelf so we can do a side-by-side?
Let me see if I can find it.
Ew, don't show them our shame of all of the dirty expo that's gotten on these cards.
I only hate it because my small brain can't understand it.
Same.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out too.
Same.
Today we played Codenames. Today we played with my friend Codenames the way you play it because there are only 2 of you. That's fun. I'm glad. It is official rules. And let me show y'all. I'm not sure if this will get in focus so you'll be able to see the difference. The cards that I hold up when we use as an example is this one versus this is a fresh card.
You're showing them our shame.
You can see the wear and tear. These are supposed to be the same color. The reason it has these dark spots on it is because we use expo markers and we erase them. It leaves residue that falls onto the cards and it ends up looking like this. So, yeah, we've been using these example cards a while. Now show us the Pokemon card. I don't even know where that is right now.
Probably one of these so.
It's an ancient artifact. Lost.
We'll have to uncover that one later.
A little archaeological dig for it.
Are y'all roommates? Historians will say that.
You cannot say that.
Sorry.
You actually cannot say that.
Let's see. Dangerous to safe. Dangerous to safe. Frame it, please. Sorry, it's weird because it's mirrored the way I was looking at it. But yeah. Oh well. Mark.
How could you?
I had a card once. All right, Dangerous to Save is going to be the first card. Corey, you're gonna spin it up first.
All right. Do you see Disney do that and they were roommates trend, but it was all siblings? It was all siblings sharing a room together, like the Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls.
That sounds kind of weird.
Sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. All right, Dangerous to Safe. What's up, Mama Chaos? Dangerous to Safe. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues to start off our wonderful Tuesday stream. Are you on early? Yes! Yes! Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday this week. We're starting at 5 p.m. and not 6 p.m.
Tomorrow we're back at 6.
Tomorrow we're back at 6. We're back at 6 tomorrow. Woo!
Jeremy.
Oh.
All right. I'm seeing some wonderful clues. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you look. Say driving.
Driving?
Driving.
That's middling, but I put it a little bit towards the dangerous side. I don't know, it's one of those things where if you're getting hurt and injured, a likely cause of that will be driving. But with that being said, you do a whole lot of driving every single day, and you aren't hurt and injured. So hard to say. Lots of Americans get in car crashes though, so I'm gonna go a little dangerous.
Okay. And let's go with...
Wait, is board ghost driving?
Oh, hey now.
No, that's a different hint. That's a different hint.
Okay.
All right. Then I'll say I like this one. Prescription medication.
Prescription medication.
Prescription medication.
Thank you, Board Ghost fan. I'm a good driver.
No, you're a good driver. That does not mean you're a safe driver.
You know what? Fair. You know what? You guys need to escape from a bank. Who you asking?
I'm asking Board Ghost every time. If I don't want to get in an accident on my way to like Waffle House or IHOP, I'm not asking Board Ghost.
I love he said escape from a bank. He didn't even specify that like, we robbed it or anything. It's just we're having a bad time at the bank.
Mortgage loans are
Get
terrifying.
away from that bank for whatever reason.
I gotta get out of here. It's boring AF. Yo, Sarah sent to heart me. Thank you so much. I think it's middling. I think the answer's middle.
All right, and the last one I am gonna give you is cooking.
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 So that's gonna move me to the safe side now. Nobody's ever died from cooking. Let them cook, as they say.
Let them cook, dude.
It's not the safest thing in the world because you're dealing with fire, pots and pans, and animals. But I'm gonna say it's a little bit safe. Yeah, I'll lock in right here.
All right.
Am I late? You are not. We started less than 10 minutes ago. This is the first card of the night, actually.
First card of the night, which was driving, cooking, prescription medication, dangerous to safe. Bang!
Woo! Let's go. I was a little nervous.
Good.
A little nervous there, but yeah, that is a
Okay.
perfect
Dead.
to start off the night. Wow. But you see, in this game mode, when we score 4,
Ooh.
it's only worth 3 points. Corey's about to write a 3 on this board. Why are you doing that, Corey?
What if I just drew a 4? Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, crap. You see, instead of being worth 4 points, the benefit is good to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because this 4, worth 3 points, we're instead at 7. Very nice. Are you early today, or did my clocks go back? We are early.
We're early. We're early.
We're trying to be early this week,
Experimenting.
which is fun.
We're trying to play the analytics game, see what goes on.
We're also going to be early on Thursday. Jeremy, don't worry, we're not early tomorrow.
We wouldn't do that for you.
7 cards remaining. 7 cards remaining. Acceptable place to scatter ashes. Unacceptable place to scatter ashes. Y'all need a pop-up to explain the 4 rule. I am the pop-up.
It's true. Mark is the unskippable cutscene. It really is unstoppable force. Mark giving the 4 speech. Unmovable object. Chat constantly asking why a 4 is worth 3 points.
Unacceptable place to scatter ashes. Acceptable place to scatter ashes. Unacceptable place to scatter ashes. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. Mark likes giving the speech, lol. I hear there's no competition at 2 a.m. Doc, do you want us live at 2 a.m.? Is that a benefit to you?
Is Doc a night owl?
Closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
I have a horrible insomnia problem. It's very likely I'm checking Discord at 5 a.m. our time because I have not made it to bed yet.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome hint from VV to start us out. The grass in front of Taco Bell.
Okay, not that I am condoning someone to spread their ashes in the grass out front of a Taco Bell. I'm just saying if there was ever a fast food place in which somebody would do that, it would be in the lawn of a Taco Bell. Alright? So it's not going to be maxed out, but it is going to be unacceptable. Don't do it. But if there was ever a fast food place where they would do it, it would be Taco Bell.
Tomorrow's my prom. Oh, that's exciting, Borgo's fan. Congratulations. Let's see. What's this game called? It's called Wavelength. There's a tutorial video on our channel. Let's see. Holy moly, Andy sent 24 lightning bolts, the first person of the night, to help us towards the lightning bolt goal. Thank you so much. Thunder. Doc says, the White House, learn the hard way.
Don't do it at the White House. They got the Secret Service there. The Secret Service is fired for less, all right? You know what I'm saying?
To tell the tale after that? Damn.
Yeah. They're gonna be spreading 2 sets of ashes if you try that at the White House, okay? But also, you know, if it's the president's ashes, that makes sense.
And final one from Golden Wither Phoenix in the neighbor's pond.
Okay, just again, you know, if it's the neighbor's ashes, it might want to go in their pond. Then maybe there's a special connection
Trying to hide the neighbor. Holy moly, Anita sent 87 lightning bolts. Holy, thank you so much.
Thank you. So my logic here is that we can get worse, right? You can set like the OR, okay? So it can get worse
Someone's
than
open
this.
heart surgery.
Yeah. It could get worse. However, these are all horribly, awfully, terribly bad. So I am gonna have it close to maxed out, but I'm gonna save some feet for Tarantino, as we say here.
Okay, so is the grass outside of Taco Bell.
That's awful.
Your neighbor's pond.
Don't do that.
And let's see, what was the other one?
The White House lawn.
White House lawn.
You will get shot.
Learn from experience. Big pile of Dorito dust at the Dorito factory. That's amazing. All right, let's see how we did. Oh, you pushed it too far. It's not that bad. I mean, these are all outside, right?
I guess.
Like the White House lawn, they're not gonna shoot you. They're just gonna give you a fine.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And your neighbor's pond, maybe you're cool with the neighbors. Maybe. It's always a chance. All right, that is a 2, taking the score to 5. We're now down to 6 cards remaining on the board still. Indeed. I'm literally eating Doritos. I want to look at that dust a little closer.
I was gonna say I just spread my family's ashes. Oh, all right. What's next?
Next card is going to be Fragile to Durable. Must be Italian.
Oh, I like how you said that. Fragile.
Yeah.
Like my self-esteem, eh? All right. Fragile to Durable. That is where the blue 4 is. Fragile to Durable. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues I can give to Mark. I want 3 of them. They're either YouTube or TikTok. Chat. I'm seeing some coming. Wow. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna close the board. Mark, you can look. First one we give you from Moonbender, Candy cane.
Candy cane. Okay.
Candy cane. I'm a big candy cane guy. I love candy canes.
Those are pretty fragile. I mean, it's not the most fragile thing in the world, and you can stab someone with it. But I've had many candy canes that break before I'm able to get them out of the plastic. So I think it's a decent to the fragile side.
All right. Next one I'll give you, egg.
Egg?
Egg.
Tougher than you'd think. Tougher than you'd think. But it's definitely on the fragile side. I think I'm kind of happy with my placement there, honestly.
And last but not least, I am gonna give you sorry. I'm gonna say glass. Glass is the last one I'll give you. And then I got some honorable mentions.
Glass. I mean, some glass can be really tough. I think it's kind of difficult to...
You know, I'm going to specify. I actually like Andrew Evans slightly more. Stained glass.
Stained glass. Ooh. Okay, that takes me a bit further to the fragile side. That's going to be a bit more fragile. I am cautious around stained glass, just because, Also, Andrew, I do believe that is your name on the board there that we added. Thank you so much,
Gorgeous.
Andrew.
Never seen such a nice name before.
Yeah, a few names were added to the Patreon board since we were last live, including, let's see, Vanabella was added from yesterday, Andrew, Jason, or anyone else. If you guys have a different name that you want on the board besides just your first name, please let us know. And I'm locked in right here.
So, egg.
Last clue is glass.
Candy cane. Stained glass. Those are your answer. Honorable mention from Mingus. Hatsune Miku taxidermy rat.
That's tough, dude. That's durable.
No, that's tough, not durable.
No, it's both. It's kind of like a Rick and Morty situation.
You cannot be doing this. You cannot. They're gonna think you're a Pickle Rick stan, my guy.
I enjoyed the episode.
That's fair. All right. Fragile, durable. Let's see what we got.
Wow, much further to the fragile side than I thought. I saw somebody give me a bit of crap saying, "Oh, Mark put egg close to the middle for durable." Eggs are tougher than you give them credit for.
Stand on one right now.
Eggs are tough. I mean, I probably could if the weight was distributed evenly across the egg surface area.
You know what? You're so right, Mark. I'm built egg tough.
I'm built egg tough. Hell yeah. Deleted scene from the Miku movie.
It just says, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing good, AJ. How are you?
Not if you cook them right, Mark. Hey. Alright, we are down to 5 cards remaining. 5 cards remaining. Maybe I didn't mean the egg plus the shell, only the inner egg. So, egg yolk.
Goop. No, the membrane that keeps it together.
Oh. Okay, well that would have been a different placement for sure. Let's see. Do you want to run one of the worst cards in the entire stack?
Well, you're giving the clues for it.
I'm giving the clues. Okay, we're not running it then.
What the hell? What the hell is this?
Thanks for clarifying. Instead, we're going to do should write a book, should not write a book from Dr. Facilier.
I think it's kind of messed up that you favoritize these for yourself and not for me.
Yeah.
You forced me to do this shit once.
The card that I vetoed was TikTok.
That's why would you? That's such a good one. That's one of my favorite cards,
What
dude.
can you do when you're doing this?
Okay. Bring it back.
This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Holy.
I love the TikTok card because it makes chat like insanely angry every time it comes up.
Which one?
The TikTok.
Oh, of course. Should write a book, should not write a book. Interesting. And to give Corey a hint, you can put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Closing up, Corey, you may look. Okay, let's go with Luis's Cookie Monster.
Okay, so this, to clarify with Sophie here, we're not talking like autobiography. This is just a book. Like it could be a fantasy book. It could be a book about Southwest expansion, for all we know.
I'm trying to remember how Doc worded this card originally. I did reword this. I think it was should write down a audio book or something like that. It had autobiography something. It was the long ridiculous thing. I shortened it to should write a book.
So just
But
any book.
Any book at all.
All right. Cookie Monster probably shouldn't write a book. It'd just be about cookies. And that's it. So, be kind of boring read, unless it's a cookbook. Unless it's a cookbook on how to make cookies. But I don't think the Cookie Monster knows how to make cookies. He just knows how to consume them.
That'd go kind of hard. Let's see. Let's go with... Let's go with the Pope from Amber.
The Pope. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I think that would be fine. I think the Pope writing a book would be fine. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate the Pope writing a book. Yeah, I don't really have too much of an opinion on that one. I think it just would be fine, but I think it would probably be very narrow in terms of the amount of topics he would write about. So I think it's on the not write a book side, but I'm not too open arms about it either way.
People were asking which Pope. It was not specified. Final one from Hayden. YouTube chat as a collective.
Alright, well, so TikTok, you might not know this because you're in safety. You're in the quarantine zone. You guys don't have to have the hazardous radiation come down on you from YouTube chat. But YouTube chat is solely the most unhinged place on this entire godforsaken earth. Don't get me wrong, I love them in there. But man, that's some hazardous material that comes our way out of YouTube chat.
Ooh, maybe the Pope one. It's all the popes. They pass the book down and they each write their own little passage. And some of the popes go like a weird narrative way with it. Like most of it's about religion, but every once in a while you get to like Pope Constantine really took a detour in the Pope book.
I just kind of assumed they meant whoever the current Pope was.
Well, you could interpret it that way too.
Okay, cool.
I was just giving my 2 cents.
All right. So with that being said, I think it's gonna be bad, but not crazy bad. Probably like there.
Alrighty, let's see how we did. Should write a book, should not write a book. Woo! It is on the target. It is on the target. That is... what do we think?
Let YouTube chat decide.
YouTube chat, because you are pulled into us, you get to decide. Is this a 2 or a 3?
Oh! What am I writing? 10 or 9?
Jeremy's chapter in the Pope book is going to be Mpreg fan fiction of Mark and Corey.
Come on, dude.
And the Pope's allowed to do that.
I'm seeing 3s in YouTube chat.
Okay, alright. Sophie said 3. Dr. Soleil said 2, but Doc was outvoted.
Sorry, Doc.
Prof said 3. Okay,
I don't think YouTube chat could string a book together if they tried. Genuinely.
4 cards remaining. 4 cards remaining. Let's make them count. And also, yeah, somebody, Anita mentioned, at 100k likes, you're doing The Price is Wrong!
Whoa!
If we get to 100k likes on TikTok, we're doing a bonus mini game just for y'all. It's a whole lot of fun.
It actually changed. It actually changed when I did that. Whoa.
Yo, Sierra sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Sierra. Our next card's gonna be good place to plant a tree, bad place to plant a tree.
Coward.
Do you want to do TikTok instead?
Coward, bring it back!
Okay.
Coward!
Whatever. It's your bed. All right.
Well, you're the one placing the dial, so it's actually your bed.
I can't even find the damn card. Hold on.
Bring it up. Search it.
I'm trying.
Give me what I desire. Fuel me. YouTube has a better chance than TikTok at writing a book, only because there are less numbers of people on YouTube than TikTok. If TikTok had to write a book, it would be like 100 to 200 people collaborating to try and write something, where YouTube only has like 20. You know, they could do it.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock! How long have we been live? 24 minutes and 41, 42, 43 seconds.
How about now?
24 minutes, 48 seconds. If you ask me again, I'm ending the live. Alright, tick-tock. What does that mean, Nick 60 Hertz? What does that mean, says Hazy Ordra? I have such good news for you. Nothing. It means nothing.
It's a Kiki Booba situation.
It is a Kiki Booba situation, which is tick is a very sharp sounding word. Talk is a very round sounding word.
Not very.
It's word association. Vibes only. It is the vibes. This is a vibes-based card entirely. Tick to talk. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me your best vibes. Give me your best TikTok vibes. We're on. I mean, we talk so much about YouTube. TikTok. Now we're on it. Now we're on it. All right, Mark, you can look.
Okay. Oh, I need to step away real quick.
What the hell? He's dying. He's dying. Fish, knife, kitty, light blue, piccolo, a fairy in the woods, very pointy triangle. Mark, no wait, Corey. I saw one earlier that said like a timer. I think because it's almost maxed out tick. All right, so like I think that kind of thing, that kind of way is pretty good. So I like that. Never mind, I like that one from Stitches and Sews. Yeah. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. First one will give you Lyme disease.
Because it's a tick. Because a tick gives you Lyme's disease. Yep. But, I mean, Lyme's disease, that kind of has a round sound to it, don't you think? It's like a Lyme's disease, you know? It's a curvy word, not a sharp word like tick. Mm-hmm. So, ticks you up a little bit.
All right. Next, I'm going to say timer.
Timer? Mm-hmm. Those tick and talk. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Kinda. Maybe, it depends on the timer. What does an egg timer only tick? I guess an egg timer. You didn't say egg timer.
I said timer.
You said timer. I think there's some talks in there. I'll tick it up a little bit. Tick it up a little bit.
All right. And the last one, I am going to give you...
Cap, no cut.
I'm going to go with Bongo Cats, the letter X.
Okay. X marks the talk. X. I mean, that's sharp, I guess. That pushes me. I mean, I'm pushed down because of Lyme's disease, right? Lyme's disease and timer. But timers could have talks. And X's and O's. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret the stupid damn card. I'm going to leave about one board space up, and I'm going to be really far on the tick side. I'm locked in here.
You're locked in?
Yeah.
Tick versus talk. Tick versus talk.
It's a nonsense card.
A nonsense card. Answers were Lyme disease, the letter X, and a timer. Was it nonsense, or did he have it?
I vote nonsense. That is a 3. Very nice. Is this skim milk red link? It's expired milk red link.
Somehow we're an even whiter red link. I don't know how that's possible, but we've done it.
The timer for the 60-minute TV show. Very nice. That is a 3, taking us to 13 with 3 cards remaining.
Ooh.
What's this? This is Wavelength.
Wavelength.
There's a tutorial video pinned on our channel if you want to check it out to learn how to play. All right, what's our next card going to be? Our next card is going to be Harmless to Harmful. Harmless to Harmful.
Surely new whiteboard marker. Do you think so?
I'm obsessed already. I'm new here. Glad to hear. It's a whole lot of fun. This blue 4 is what we're aiming for. We need to give Corey a hint. He can put the red dial onto that blue 4 using the range Harmless to Harmful. This is an interesting one. Setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Hello.
Let's see. Harmless to Harmful. Well, okay, we'll go with it. From Haribo, Crocodile. Also, please don't spam. I do see it when you say it once, so you don't need to spam the answer.
Crocodiles are pretty harmful. Crocodiles could eat my face, and then I'd be dead without a face. That would suck. So yeah, they're pretty harmful. Are they maxed out? If not, they're darn near close.
Oh, here's a good one from Peanut. Black Widow bite.
Yeah, that's poisonous. That's super, super poisonous. That's like one of the most poisonous spider bites of all time, and it would kill you instantly. So, well, probably not instantly. I'm not that educated on Black Widows. So, we're right up against Harm full maxed out.
Let's go. Let's see.
I'm slightly ticked up because it is a spider. You can swat
Let's go
it.
with Aldria's Poison Ivy.
All right, well that's gonna
Easy,
take
Aldria.
me. That's gonna take me way up because Poison Ivy isn't deadly. It's just itchy. It just sucks. You ever get Poison Ivy? That shit is the worst. You're just miserable for a few days. You're not gonna die unless you have some like rarer allergy to it. You're probably gonna be fine. You're just gonna be itchy. So I'm gonna take it up to like here. Black Widow's bite and Crocodile are keeping me pretty far down still, but Poison Ivy, man, it's gonna take me up a good bit.
Oh God, Ellie, why'd you say that?
Oh,
Blue collar men in a wedding ring.
oh.
I've voiced my opinion on rings on this channel before. All right, Harmless for you, locked in right there.
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
Let's see it. All right. Yeah, so harmful doesn't necessarily just mean death. I did think it was a bit higher, but you pushed it too far with the other two. The thing about Black Widow bites is, like, yes, it's poisonous. Yes, they're one of the more notable poisonous spiders from, in the US. You're gonna live if you get bit by one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like with modern medicine, you're gonna live.
All right, sick. Harm doesn't need to go with death is true. However, if you're trying to get me maxed out harmful, is death things. Like, things down here are things that can kill me. Poison Ivy cannot kill me, so it is harmful. It's just not maxed out.
That's fair.
Is that a 2 or is that miss?
It's a miss. Calling someone a poopy
Well, I'm just going
head.
to rewrite the 3. That's maxed out.
That's pretty harmful.
That's fricked up.
That has lasting impact. That is a 13-2 cards remaining. Very nice.
Trying to get the ink and the marker down.
Also, if y'all are enjoying the game, if you're having fun playing along with us and would like to see more, please do consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel. Allows us to keep making these for you. All right, chat. Look, I see the card on the screen. It's human did it, aliens did it. No matter where this dial lands, okay, I need you to not say the pyramids.
Don't say it!
Don't say it!
Not what?
We are rejecting all answers of the pyramid.
Oh, buddy, I'm giving the hints, not you. I'm giving the hints, not you, Chad. Let's see some pyramid pride.
If Corey reads pyramid, I'm only considering the other 2 hints.
The pyramids. That's what I'm saying. Those geometric buildings in Egypt. What if I say Bass Pro Shop's biggest store?
That's valid. That's fine. Because that's like a different thing. But you can't say the pyramids.
Humans did it. Aliens did it.
I've seen a lot of pyramids.
That
in
is
chat,
where
guys.
the blue 4 is. Mark, I think I'm going to give you 4 clues this round. The first one I'm going to give you is the pyramids. Before you look. Don't look yet. So that is where the blue 4 is. That is where the blue 4 is. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Oh, I'm gonna say, hold on, let me see this. Let me see you steal your mouse. Yoink. I'm gonna go with Ellie's Ventures. I'm gonna reword it slightly. Steal a cow.
Steal a cow. Ooh.
Bird Ghost, you're not TikTok pilled enough to get why that's being said.
I think it's a little bit towards aliens today. Historically, many humans have stolen cows, but I don't know. How big of a problem is cow thief nowadays in the human world? I think I would attribute that to aliens. Just barely. I think it's middling.
All right. Let's go with crop circles. Sure, I'll say it.
Is it dead middle? Is it dead middle? And everybody goes, that's the perfect answer for pyramids, though. We have to say the pyramids.
They'll say it for literally any placement of pyramid.
I know.
It's been proven that is the case.
I'm aware. If they only said it when it was dead middle, I'd be fine with the hint pyramids. Alright, I'm gonna say middle.
Alright. And last but not least, I'm gonna give you, I saw it said in YouTube, I saw it said in TikTok, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. So that's one. It's a similar answer to pyramids, where obviously humans made it. Humans made Stonehenge. It's not even particularly hard. Just for that, I'm going to take it a little bit to the humans did it side, because we definitely did that. It's not too hard. You could do it with time and patience. And steal a cow. I could do that. I will do that.
Okay.
Okay. If any viewers have a cow go missing in the next few days.
Any local cow farmers, put this man's face on a piece of paper, tape it up, wanted, potential cow thief.
I'm locked in here.
You're locked in?
Yes.
See, Chad, we should have understood. Mark lives in a less whimsical and fun world than the rest of us normal people.
Oh, you forgot about his lack of whimsy.
We forgot about his lack of whimsy.
I don't even like this card.
Mistake.
I hate this card. Stop naming things that people built. That we know that people built.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I name things that aliens have done?
Yes.
Like what? Name one thing a confirmed alien has done.
Evolve single cell life. Statistically likely.
Statistically likely, but not confirmed.
Nope, I'm confirming it right now.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Now I want you to prove me wrong.
Holy shit.
All right, closing out. You see, I like the answers like flying in a spaceship. Okay, exploring the stars. That gets me to the slightly alien did it side. Look up to the sky. Those are some. I don't know. You probably say universal healthcare. I'll be like, well, you know, probably on other planets if there are aliens, maybe they have some of that there.
Maybe they got that figured out.
Maybe they got it.
If they got space travel figured out, they probably got universal healthcare figured out.
Such a lack of whimsy. I don't know. Give me more whimsical answers. Building Stonehenge is very whimsy. That's rocks.
No, that's definitely aliens because it's universal.
Movie film, one card remaining, let's make it count. Oh, golly. All right, so how we define this card? Movie, if it's on the movie side, that's going to be a bunch of, you know, just silly nonsense. Think Marvel movies are a great example. Most comedy movies are gonna be movies. Film is more artistic, artisanal, has something to say. The director is expressing themselves through it. Think Megapolis. Bad exam.
What the fuck?
Or Boardgamers just said that French.
I like to picture it as movies are made to make money, films are made for artistic expression.
That's a good example.
Fellowship Potemkin's a good one.
Run Lola Run. There we go. I think everything's a film. Me. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is movie to film.
Little does that chatter know it's actually the exact opposite. You think everything's a movie because you don't think there's anything made for artistic talent.
What the hell? What the hell? What do you mean?
Would you call Interstellar a movie or a film?
I'm not. I would call that a film.
That is a blockbuster movie.
Yeah,
That is so airheaded.
you can look. I didn't want to give too much opinions on movies before you did the card, but definitely Interstellar is a film. I don't particularly like Interstellar, but it's a film.
Gross.
Let's see.
Wrong for that.
Let's go with Kelsey Weasel's Butterfly Effect. It's a niche pool.
Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
That's definitely more of a film, I think. I don't think that's maxed out. Can you give me a refresher what that movie was?
It's somebody who can travel back within their own lifespan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely film. That's definitely film. Not crazy. We're not like over here but I think that was more so made for artistic intent. You know, I gotta say, I don't know if you're gonna give me either of these as hints, but I see people saying both The Truman Show and Avengers, and that does hurt me a little bit inside that they think it's the same placement.
You know, I'm not seeing somebody else say it. My own hint for this one would probably be the Simpsons movie. Nick 60 Hertz, in a semi-similar vein, says SpongeBob movie. I know they are very different. It just reminded me of it. But we'll go with theirs, the SpongeBob movie.
Okay, well that's definitely a movie. SpongeBob, believe it or not, SpongeBob wasn't made for artistic intent. It was made to be the SpongeBob movie.
Maybe that's what you think, Corey.
That being said, Steven Hilberg, you know, the SpongeBob movie was meant to be like the finale. It was meant to be like the final thing he did. So there is some artistic intention there, even though it's the SpongeBob movie.
Out of curiosity, would your answer be different if we went with Simpsons movie instead? My answer.
No, because my logic is, I think Matt Groening did it because he wanted to stretch his wings in order to like make a movie like artistically. He wanted to do something creative with The Simpsons rather than just running it down mid with the reoccurring episode after episode. I still think both of these are on the movie side, don't get me wrong. You're not getting me to tick it over to film with Simpsons or SpongeBob, but I think that saying they're a cash grab is...
Let's go with Magnus's Truman Show.
Well, it's a film. That's a film. That's undeniably a film. So you've had me dancing this line. It's definitely over here. Butterfly Effect and
Truman Show and Simpsons movie. Or SpongeBob movie.
That's crazy. If it winds up being a film, you're going to tell me that either one of those are actually a film and not a movie. That's crazy. But c'est la vie, baby. It's definitely on the film side. I'm thinking right here.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That's very far on the film side. All right, let's see how we did. Movie, film. There we go.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Murray thinks everything's a movie. I do not. I respect artistic intention. That is a 4. Wow, right when we needed it too. That is perfect.
You know, you said that, you mock me, but what that means is the other chatter nailed your ass.
No, because they didn't say Simpsons movie. They said SpongeBob movie.
No, the one that said Mark thinks everything's a film.
No, they said that Mark thinks everything's a movie.
No, I said that.
Yeah, that's the chatter said film.
Chatter said film. I said movie.
No. Well, never mind.
Chat nailed you once again.
No, because the Simpsons movie is undoubtedly a film, in my opinion. It is very well made. It is emotional. It has a character arc exploring the family members while having the larger, silly, goofy premise. It's comedic.
Mark Chat's yelling at me to write 17 and not 16.
Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna beg that you tell them so that they know I didn't just did poor math.
I could let them know. Okay.
So that you can let them know I know 13 plus 4 is 17, but I wrote 16 for a very specific reason.
That may or may not be true, what Corey just said about knowing basic math. But in this game mode, when we score 4, it is only worth 3 points. So 13 plus 3 is 16. Why is it only worth 3 points? Well, instead, we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been out of cards remaining. 0. Game over. But because this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 1 card remaining. Very nice. Sarah's showing off the Austin Rage emojis. Golly. All right, let's get another card up. Useful in a fight, useless in a fight. A card that's never caused controversy. So we'll roll it back a little bit. Yeah. Holy moly, MJB sent 10 lightning bolts, helping us towards the lightning bolt goal, and Ree sent a heart me. Thank you. Very nice speech. Oh, thank you.
Useful to fight, useless to fight. Sorry, I'm sure you already answered, but is this stream early today? Yes! Today we started at 5 p.m. Thursday we will also be starting at 5 p.m. So if you want to catch us, on Thursday and today, it's an hour earlier than normal. Tomorrow we're at our normal 6 p.m. slot. Useless in a fight, useful in a flight. In a fight, not a flight. Fight. Useful in a fight, useless in a fight. That is where the blue 4 is. Check in your clues. Technically, the stream was late. Sorry, that was mean. Chat! What are some clues you got for me? What are some clues that you got for me? I'm seeing some things come in. I'm seeing some things come in. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna go with Kelsey Weasel's witty banter.
Okay, so that is gonna be useless, but like just barely, right? Like maybe you get them. I think you can talk your way out of a fight. So I don't know. This is saying like someone's not challenging you. You're already in the fight, supposedly with this card. So I think that's a little bit useless.
I'm gonna go Bongo Cat's long nails.
Long nails?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just mirror my placement then. I'll mirror it because I think those are useful in a fight for clawing and scratching. And yeah, maybe the witty banner, maybe it's gonna have a higher success rate than I thought.
All right, and then last but not least, let's go.
Sorry, it's right. A katana that can only do damage to other katanas. I don't know how to interpret that one. I guess your adversary doesn't know about the rules of your katana, so maybe they're backing off.
Let's go with the final one. I'm gonna say is let's go with the toothpick.
Okay, that seems like a desperate ploy to get me over here.
I think that's a sort of a mouse, personally.
What are you doing with a toothpick that is going to help you in a fight in any way, shape, or form? Both ends are pointy. You can't stab someone with a toothpick. You're gonna stab yourself. I think claws are pretty useful. Long nails are pretty useful. Witty banter could be a little useful. I guess not that much though. Let's put it here. Holy moly, Louisa sent 210 lightning bolts. Thank you so much, Louisa. Helping to smite the squirrel's enemies.
You locked in?
I'm locked in.
You locked in. Some honorable mentions. An 8-foot long board.
Okay, well, I think that might be a little bit useful. It depends on where the fight is.
It's unwieldy, I think. It's unwieldy.
Well, if you're holding it in the middle, that's not too bad.
Yeah, swing that.
And it's like a double-sided lightsaber. You go
And
Darth
you
Maul on it.
spin really fast.
Oh, the helicopter move.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
And then this one, I really like this one if only you thought about it in a specific way. If not, it definitely would have put you on the wrong side of the board, which was a Minecraft speed potion.
I don't know what that means.
You never seen a Minecraft speed potion?
I know the concept.
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna help me in a fight.
All right, toothpick, long nails,
50 cal sniper.
witty banter.
Okay, all right, not bad. That is a 3. Very cool.
So with the long nails, women in chat can confirm or deny this thing I'm about to say. Feel free. What I have heard in my experience talking to people with long nails, it is not a benefit because it just makes it harder to punch. You're just gonna like chip the nail if you try and go like that at somebody.
How long of nails are you talking? Because I've had
I'm thinking like long nails.
like that long. Okay, if you get to
Acrylics.
if you get to that long, then yeah, I don't think it's gonna be useful. But I've had my nails grown out, and I assure you, clawing is a tactic. Go for the eyes, Corey. Yeah.
Right, well that's why it's not maxed out useless, you know?
Mark, you could find a use for anything in a fight. I don't know. Could be like
I don't know, chat doesn't think they could find a use for me in a fight.
rabid dog that doesn't like me. No, I've said it. Corey is useful in a fight. You just have to outrun him.
It's true, it's very easy. It's very easy.
Well, let's see. We scored a 19. We will be doing more games. Don't worry. More games coming.
Go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Stay right here.
But the message we get for scoring a 19 after those 7 initial cards we started with is you're on the same ...
Wavelength!
Oh, hey, it's like the invincible joke. Oh, that's kind of clever.
It's like what?
Invisible.
I'm sorry, did you do something?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
How long were yours, Mark? I don't know, like this long. I'm
Mark was
really
ready.
bad at measurements. I cannot visualize measurements in my mind at all. It's really bad.
It's true, it's why I always say 8.
8. Yeah, it was definitely 8. Is there Price is Wrong today? There is! If we get to 100,000 likes, we'll be doing The Price is Wrong! Woo! Our own custom mini game, similar to The Price is Right. We'll use weird, zany Facebook Marketplace items. So, Corey, I gave you some time to stew on it. Do you want to do Codenames? Earlier Codenames this stream. Or...
I did promise Boston we'd go right into Codenames.
We did promise Boston.
Man, we haven't even been playing Wavelength in an
They
hour.
didn't want to go into Codenames.
We haven't even been playing it for an hour. I don't know. I think we...
Can we have a banana for scale to understand how long the nails were? Yes, actually. I'll say the length of the top of a banana stem. That's how long the nails were.
Jesus Christ.
Like, as you're looking down at the banana.
I'm seeing a lot. I am seeing a Codenames, but I'm seeing a lot more. One more, Wavelength, one more. Also, real quick, somebody just said they thought I was Gen Alpha in chat, and I want to establish something. You know when Gen Alpha starts?
When does Gen Alpha start?
2010. That would make me under 15 years old.
Well, you are 14.
That's true. I am a 14-year-old child. Yep. No. He got it. He got it.
All right, we'll do a poll. I'll send it to it.
He got it.
Alright.
He got it.
You kind of look Gen Alpha.
Brother, I just don't think you know what people look like.
More Wavelength, please. All right, we have a poll going. Let your voices be heard. Decide what you want to do. More Wavelength. You two are going to vote too. Don't worry. Borgo's set it up.
Allegedly.
Sorry, the poll was like pre-programmed in, so I was able to really quickly just put it out.
Bro, it was too quick, and I'm working on other stuff.
I know.
They're both Zoomers, early 20s? Yeah, early 20s. I'll take that.
I mean,
Man, I wish.
let's see.
Corey, maybe a beard would help. Izzy, I promise you I would if I could. You don't want to see me with a beard.
Is pass? Did you include pass on the poll? Is that an option? Okay, Doc is saying pass. Like, okay, oh, no more games. All right. It looks like Wavelength is winning on both polls. Alrighty, sorry Boston. We'll do another round of Wavelength. 7 new cards. 7 new cards to work through.
We'll try and go a little quick for the Codenames people. Corey's 14 with 12 years of experience.
Corporate recruiter's dream, dude.
You know what?
Mean person, nice person is gonna be our first card. Right,
Oh,
place
the
in the
chat that
dial.
calls me 14.
Where else do you stream? We stream on YouTube.
YouTube.
We also have a Twitch. We're not streaming there right now, but we will be soon.
Wow.
Oh, so no code names for me today. I'm sorry, Izzy.
I'm sorry. We cannot appease everyone, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
Maxed out mean person, Corey for making us do more Wavelength.
You were the one that decided to do the poll.
Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Twitch betting channel points. That is one of the things we're excited for of returning to Twitch, is doing the channel point bets. Let's see, is the score coffee bean? Well, oh, yes, it is. A big coffee bean is our score. We're hoping to get
At least
something
cacao
else.
bean.
Yes. Oh, we're just doing different types of beans.
We're just doing different types of beans for the score.
I was gonna go through different stages of coffee.
No.
Mean person, nice person. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. The hell? Let's see. First one, I'm going to give. Let's say a parent when you're a teenager.
Mean. They're like actually the freaking worst, dude. Holy shit. Literally the worst person to ever exist. But they're still your parents. I can't max out in good faith. I don't know. I never went through a rebellious teenage phase. I was always pretty chill with my parents.
Mark, when no one knows what a monopod is. SMH. Let's see. Let's go go known voice actor Jim Hanks.
Okay.
Oh, Jim Hanks?
Do you know he has a brother?
Yeah, Bill.
Bill Hanks.
Bill
yeah.
Hanks. Okay, so nice person. Jim Hanks is fine. I'm pretty neutral. I mean, we love Jim Hanks here, but like, I think as a person, he's just kind of neutral.
Della, please don't spam. We will see it if you send it once. Final hint I'm going to give you is going to be. We'll go with Shania's Bill Nye.
Bill Nye's pretty sick. Bill Nye's pretty sick.
So parents when you're a teenager, Bill Nye, the science guy, and Jim Hanks, known voice actor.
No, we're science guys.
I mean, Bill Nye's pretty sick. Bill Nye's pretty awesome.
Jim Hanks, the Woody voice.
Yep, that's him, alright.
Jim Hanks, Woody's voice.
I don't know.
Jim.
Did you see that one video where Bill Nye was pissed off about people ruining the planet? That was like evil, dark, twisted Bill Nye.
Yeah, didn't he say like a curse word or two?
He said a few swear words in there. No, but Bill Nye's pretty sick. He's pretty fine. He's in his angsty era right now. So
and he had that song on Smiling Friends.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And then parents when you're a teenager. Do not say so me right now. That's fucked up, all right? It's true, but it's fucked up. So, yeah. Yeah.
What if Bill Nye and Jim Hanks were your parents when you were a teenager?
They'd make a great couple. I'm locked in there.
Locked in, mean person, nice person, let's see it. Ooh, okay. I believe that is still on the target. That is a 2. Very nice. It was middling. The hint I really like, the honorable mention, is Judge Judy. And the issue is, I think it's not common enough knowledge that she is a very nice person. I'm trying to remember who said it, because I did really like that one. It was Shay said Judge Judy. I did really like that hint, but I wasn't confident in Corey's. Or not even just Corey, just the general knowledge of Judge Judy.
Yeah, I'm not a Jude head, so I wouldn't know.
Wow. Any Jude heads in chat?
That really sounds like something I probably shouldn't say live. Feels like that's something that can be clipped out of context.
6 cards remaining. Let's do hard to remember, easy to remember.
Alright.
Alrighty. I met her, she's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's a super cool celebrity to meet.
It's hard because Judge Judy is like one of those people that because she's a reality TV star, she lives in the same vein as like Ellen DeGeneres and Steve Harvey for me, which already has negative connotations in my mind.
Ooh, no, I do not equate those two.
Hard to remember. All reality TV celebrities just wind up in the same vein in my freaking head. Hard to remember, easy to remember. Blue 4 right there. Chat. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Joe Kirk says, I forgot you were starting early. No worries, Joe Kirk. No worries. Still plenty of stream left. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I like this one. There are two math-based answers, one after the other, but I'm gonna go with one over the other, of course. Remember how to do SOHCAHTOA.
SOHCAHTOA. Let's see. So it's sine, cosine, tangent. I forget what the acronym does to help you. Yeah, I'm gonna say that for me is hard to remember, but if I was back in middle school, I'd say it's pretty easy to remember. I think it's a little bit to the hard to remember side, because even then when we were quizzed on it, it was a little tough.
So sine is the opposite angle and the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent angle and the hypotenuse, and the tangent is the opposite angle and the adjacent angle.
Sorry for you
Just take calculus. You cannot say that, actually. That one I'm vetoing. I am vetoing that bit. Hard veto.
All right, easy to remember for super genius.
I just took a
Corey.
calculus course. Give me a break.
He be Sokotoing all day.
I be she soaking my toa. Nope, not right. Abandoning this bit.
Chat, ban these guys.
I'm gonna say your uncle's birthday. Uncle's
birthday.
Pull the ripcord. We're out of there.
I don't. I think it's middling. I think it's a little bit hard to remember, though. A little bit hard to remember. I mean, you got a lot of uncles. You know, they got a lot of birthdays. And normally, if it's an uncle, people are telling you their birthdays. It's not on you to remember it, right? Right. Sure. Yo, Meows at the heart of me. Thank you so much. Mark named one uncle's birthday. July 1st. That is a uncle's birthday somewhere on this planet. I guarantee it.
Fuck, he's so right. And then the last one I am going to go for is...
Chat, does anyone have a birthday today and is also an uncle?
Really fishing for some help there. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if it's the best hint, but it's the one I like the most. The 21st of September.
Do you remember?
So that doesn't make any sense. The thing about that hint is that's a nonsense hint. If you gave me that hint in a vacuum, that's maxed out easy to remember, because they asked me the question in the song, do you remember? I'm like, yeah, you've been telling me to remember it. But amongst the other clues, being your uncle's birthday, hair in my mouth, uncle's birthday and Sokotoa, I'm just gonna say it's dead middle. I think you would only give me that stupid of a hint if it was dead middle. So I'm locked in here.
All right.
Amber sent the heart me. Thank you so much, Amber.
Oh my God, 8675309. Yes.
That's easy to remember.
I should have given you the hint. Jenny's phone number.
Okay. Mark's name. I don't even know Mark's name.
What is it, dude? All right, easy to remember, hard to remember. Your uncle's birthday, Sokotoa, and then 21st of September.
Throw. Crazy for that.
2 points on the board.
That's a 2. That is a 2. Do you know your uncle's birthdays?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I think you're making something up.
June 13th. You can't prove me wrong.
Chat, let's go through this guy's medical records.
My medical record? How you finding my uncle's birthday through my medical records?
It might be attached.
Do you know something I don't?
I was gonna say family tree, but then I forgot the word for that. So with medical records. Hard to remember, easy to remember. That is a 2. Yo, Amber sent 53 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Smiting 53 of the scroll's enemies.
Wait, so that's my boyfriend's birthday. Fuck, dude.
Is he an uncle?
Is he my uncle? Travis Cole's uncle.
Does his siblings have children? We're trying to find any uncle's birthdays. Let's see. All right, let's do this one. Bad actor, good actor.
Bad actor, good actor. Ooh.
Jarvis called his uncle. No. God damn. Lucy sent 5 lightning bolts. Thank you so much, Lucy. Smiting 5 enemies of the squirrels. Put a blank to my head, and I couldn't even tell you what season my uncles were born in. Thanks, Jeremy.
Put one in my head, ask me my uncle's birthday, tell my mama I'm coming home. Maybe. It wasn't that far on the remember side.
Yo, Kayla sent to heart me, and K8 sent 20 lightning bolts. Thank you, thank you. Helping to smite all the enemies of the squirrels. Bad actor, good actor.
Put a gun to my head, ask me that question, tell my mama there's a 1 in 365 chance I'm coming home.
Corey, you may look. Luke says Nicolas Cage.
You think he's a good actor? I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before, and you've told me you think Nicolas Cage is a good actor. I think Nicolas Cage is the perfect middling answer. I think he is the perfect equilibrium that ties the film industry together. But because of that, for you, I'm going to tick it up on good actor.
Let's go from OMG family, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams just is a good actor. Period. Full stop. Is he the best? Is he the best? No, but he's pretty damn good. So I'm gonna keep it like in this area. Now that I have calibrated what Nicolas Cage meant for your hint, I am pretty confident in this kind of area right
Final
here.
one, Amara Parks as Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Gotta drive home now, see you later. Have a safe drive, Kelsey Weasel. Get home safely.
The comedic ground zero for an entire generation, Jim Carrey. He's good. There's a reason why so many people love him. So many people imitate him. He's good. I'm not throwing an insult or anything. He's just a good actor.
You can do that thing with his face.
Think of his face. You see him in The Mask?
Yeah.
He just freaking did that.
Yeah.
That wasn't CGI. He just did that shit.
Did that in The Grinch, too.
So yeah, I think he's a good actor. Is he maxed out? One of the best of all time? Probably not. But you'd be happy to have Jim Carrey.
Nick Cage, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I think it's close to maxed out, but not quite. Look it in there.
Honorable hint, Doc says Thomas.
Well, now I gotta max it out.
Bad actor, good actor, let's see it. That's a 2. That is a 2. We're going for all 2s this round.
Oops, all 2s.
Oops, all 2s, non-stop 2s. And yes, I've established many times that Nicolas Cage is one of my all-time favorite actors, and it should have been a hint that Luke said Nicolas Cage as well.
Well, yeah, that's why I had it that far up.
Okay, all right.
I figured it was both your bias and also you seeing reason.
I don't see reason when it comes to Nick Cage.
I was gonna say, you don't see reason unless we're filming a Wavelength video on our TikTok.
Prank. Thomas the Train? Yes. Thomas the Train and one of our mods over on YouTube occasionally stars on the show.
It's true.
I think he's a good actor. Let's see, what's our next card going to be? Let's do a movie card. We just did actors, let's do a movie card. Everyone loves the movie cards. Movie you would survive, movie you would not survive. Actually, reverse that. I said it backwards.
Scratch it, reverse it.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
Sorry, I thought this was Rhett and Link at first glance. Kelly Pop, you don't need to be sorry. I promise you, you don't need to be sorry. We appreciate it. If we got offended every time someone said we look like Rhett and Link, we shouldn't be streaming, quite frankly.
I have a list.
You have a list of that you're gonna take out? Chatters you're gonna take out?
I didn't say that. I just said I have a list.
Alright.
It might not be related to the conversation you were having.
Sorry, Dana says it's Rhett and Link drawn from memory.
Shit. That's
a new one. That's a new one. Alright, movie you would not survive, movie you would survive. Reading that out, I knew it wasn't the first time y'all were compared. You know what? It feels like the first time every time a chatter says it. To me. Man. Beanbag followed. Thank you, Beanbag. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. Movie you would not survive, movie you would survive. I'm seeing some wonderful, wonderful things coming in. I'm seeing some wonderful hints coming in. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. Let me see some of these. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna say, first off, the Care Bears movie.
Ooh, they're vicious.
I get you. They're based off bears.
They are. They have the Care Bear stare beam. That could kill me. Okay, I think that's pretty far to the would survive side. They are bears, though, so maybe we'll take it up a little bit.
Did you know that the Geneva Conventions also bans the Care Bear stare? It's true. Weapon of war.
It's a fact.
It's actually a bioweapon, which is why. Next one I'll give you from Lucy. Camp Rock.
Somebody's dying if I'm there, okay? Hopefully it's not me.
Which one of the Jonas Brothers are you taking out if you got to be in Camp Rock?
Whichever one is the slowest, like the run to the litter, whoever that is.
All right, so
I'll take them out.
So Nick.
Yeah, I'm taking out Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas is getting got. And then last but not least, let's go with Let's go with the Lego Scooby-Doo movie. Saw that one earlier.
The Lego Scooby-Doo.
Lego Scooby-Doo.
I didn't know there was a Lego Scooby-Doo.
There is a Lego every movie.
Like, this isn't a... Why have I never seen a clip of this online? Lego Scooby-Doo?
Now, there might not be, but Lego makes movies that are not the quality of the Lego movie. Yep, no, that is real. That is a real Lego Scooby-Doo movie.
2016?
Haunted Hollywood.
Why have I never seen so much as a clip from this?
Brother, you know how many Scooby-Doo movies exist out there?
Oh, okay. So it's not going to be maxed out.
Did you know there's a Kiss Scooby-Doo movie?
This looks really bad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a Scooby-Doo movie starring the band Kiss.
Oh, I thought you conflated Lego. Okay, yeah, no. I think I might have seen that.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
So, I guess that takes me up a good, because it is Scooby-Doo. People don't really die in Scooby-Doo, but I mean, am I following the toon logic? What if I step into one of Fred's traps and he just, like, murders me outright?
But is Lego Scooby-Doo a movie or a film? That's the real question.
Movie. It's a movie. Okay. I'll say I have a decent chance of surviving. It's not maxed out, but it's pretty far. I think I got a good chance against Nick Jonas.
Demon Slayer, because I'm built like that. I don't doubt it, Kayla. What would be your maxed out answer out of curiosity?
What would be my maxed out answer? I don't know, Teletubbies. It's not bears.
Oh, okay.
They're aliens.
My bad.
The bears scared me.
I think I would die from the Tubby Custard machine.
Okay.
That shit is definitely like Soylent Green.
Ooh, you're taking me back!
Tubby Custard is people. It's Soylent Green. All
Who
right.
thinks he's not surviving Care Bears? I think I probably am, but I'm just accounting for, like, maybe a little plausible my ability. You said a Scooby-Doo at the end. That's like a mystery thriller. There's a chance I get taken out.
It's also Lego Scooby-Doo, and notably, people cannot die in Lego.
The Lego people can't
Lego
die.
Scooby-Doo.
I could.
Care Bears. But if you were in the movie, you'd also be Lego.
You didn't specify that. You didn't say, and you're a Lego.
I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to.
Well, you should, because it's the all-two run. Wow. All-twos.
All-two.
It's the all-two run.
Yay!
This was a planned ploy to fool you all.
Chat, this is actually a marketing scheme. Because it's Tuesday.
Because it's Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. And I can keep track of how many cards we've gone through by the score.
Yay!
We're 8, meaning we've done 4 cards. We have 3 remaining on this wonderful Tuesday.
Mark, I don't think Mark has a maxed out answer IVT says. It is true. Mark is like a lemming. He will die in any situation you put him in. But also like a lemming, that's because somebody much darker is behind him pulling the strings.
Pre-recorded. All right, this one's gonna be hard for you to get a 2 on, okay?
What?
Underrated game, overrated game.
Yes! Yes.
Only 2s take some skill, or a lot of times playing this game. Spaghetti, did you get your Popeyes for dinner? Still debating, I think I will.
Popeyes.
What if I just did stop spinning? Do you think it would affect our viewership?
No, I think chat's only here to see you spin the wheel, so if anything, it'll go up.
That's half the 1K right there.
Underrated game, overrated game. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to give Corey a hint to get him to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Okay. Interesting one's coming in. Yo, Irish T sent level up sparks. Thank you so much, Irish T.
Yo.
Closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Nah.
Okay. Let's go.
Eyes closed.
Let's go with Shay's first. Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Ooh, Doc says tic-tac-toe.
I think with Mario Party, that's probably overrated. Mario Party's fine, but a lot of people really like it, and it's just a fine party game. It's fine. Tic-tac-toe?
Yes.
Tic-tac-toe is overrated as shit. You know why? Because every time you play tic-tac-toe, it's always a tie. All right, unless you're goated at tic-tac-toe, and then it's just you're in low elo lobbies sweeping people all the time because you're using the 3-corner strat, just absolutely grinding out low rank players in tic-tac-toe. But then the problem is if you're a high MMR tic-tac-toe player and you come against another high MMR tic-tac-toe player, you're still always gonna tie because you both know the strats.
I smurf. I smurf and tic.
I know you do.
The final one, let's go Minecraft. A lot of people said it.
All right, so here's the thing, right? Minecraft is it is the single-handedly most popular game of all time. Minecraft has single-handedly sold more copies than any game ever made. Okay? That being said, there is a reason for that. Minecraft is a good game. So even though a lot of people love it, it does deserve a lot of that love. That being said, I think with Minecraft specifically, in recent years, if we're talking about the mid-2020s right now, I think it's a little overrated for what it deserves. So I'm kind of sticking in this range then. It is overrated, but it's what are you doing? What are you doing to me?
Sorry, you issued a challenge.
Sorry. All right, there we go. There we go.
Okay,
Why are we doing
all right,
this?
interesting one. Doc asked for it.
All right, okay.
Tic-tac-toe later. Are you locked in right here?
I'm
Do
locked
two
in.
games at once.
I'm locked in.
Let's reveal underrated game, overrated game, Minecraft, tic-tac-toe, and I don't even remember the first one I read. Ooh, that is a miss. Unfortunate. Yo! Let's go! I just did it!
Got me.
That's 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe.
You got me.
Oh,
man. No.
We're in different, mind brackets here.
We are, dude.
You can't handle the big thought of my big brain.
I didn't know I was a low MMR tic-tac-toe player. No.
Yeah.
Freaking Corey throw wombo combo.
I'm a professional tic-tac-toe player. Tic-tac-toe I don't think is underrated or overrated. I think it's just nothing. I think people don't have that strong opinions on tic-tac-toe.
It's a solved game. Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. Yo, Riz Yui sent a rose and a heart me. Irish T sent a heart me. And Irish T sent 50 lightning bolts and still counting. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Irish T.
Fuck, oh my god, Bingers just told me I'm plastic 3 in tic-tac-toe. Hopefully, one day I'll at least make it to microplastics 2.
Just get a smaller plastic. So much for Tuesday. This guy hates tic-tac-toe.
So it says Mario Party is for sure not overrated. I will die on this hill. It's fine. If you love it, go crazy. Go stupid on that Mario Party.
I think it's popular, but it's also just a fun, good game. I like it.
It's fun.
Would loan the money, would not loan the money. Custom card from Livid Scroll. If you want to see your own custom card show up on screen, feel free to join our Discord. There's a link in our bio. There's a suggestions channel where you can leave your own cards. You're spinning the board.
I'm spinning the board, dude. Would loan the money, would not loan the money. I'm saying it's middle for the purpose of the game. Fair enough. Country Monster wants to know, can we play 20 questions next? Absolutely, and then after that we'll whip out Akinator. Alright. Would loan the money, would not loan the money. That is where the blue 4 is. Right here, guys. Right here. That's where the blue 4 is. Would loan the money, would not loan the money. That is where the blue 4 looked. Let me see some clues in chat. Let me see some clues. I'm seeing some great ones coming in. Mark, you looked. First one I gave you? The United States of America. They're a little bit in debt. They kind of need the help right now.
They do. Broke asses.
Broke ass?
Let's see. Would I loan the money? I don't know if I have a choice in the matter.
Not if you out.
Like,
No. Like, taxes is not you loaning the money. That's you paying your taxes. Imagine the current sitting president comes up to you and says, can I have 25 bucks for the economy?
fuck off. Slam. Well, if it's for the economy, I don't know. I don't trust it's going to the economy. Like, do I have some validation that he's not going to go gamble it off?
No.
Okay.
Well, how else are they going to pay back the $1 trillion debt? They have to put it on red like 60 times. and hit every single time. Chad, I'm just saying that we go around to every single American, get 20 bucks from each one of them, and every single time the U.S. puts that money on red, the $20 they get from each individual citizen, and puts it on red until they pay off the debt, they're gonna hit it eventually.
Okay. What are wartime bonds if not loaning the government money?
Literally is. That's exactly what that is.
So, I don't want to support the war though, so I'll put it on this side. Not that we have wartime bonds right
They
now.
also have non-wartime bonds. They're just called bonds.
Whoa.
All right, now
Whoa.
Mark,
That's crazy.
picture this. You're sitting at home, this is the second clue. You're sitting at home, knock on the door. Taxes are not a loan, because you're not getting that money back. I just want to be
return.
clear. That's a tax, no, they're just paying you. You gave them too much money and they're refunding it for you. That's all it is, all right? Okay, imagine this, second clue. You're sitting at home, minding your own business, chilling there. You're gonna knock on the door. Oh, who could it be? Opening it up, Jeff Bezos standing there. Can I have a $5?
I mean, like, okay, I'm standing there at that moment. I go, surely this is a test. Like, there's cameras everywhere. This is the most obvious ploy of my life. He's trying to disguise himself as a beggar, but doing a piss poor job because he's Jeff Bezos. Yeah, buddy, have a $5. Here you go. And I'll look and wait around for my reward. He's obviously filming a Jubilee video.
All right. The very last one I am going to give you, Mr. Krabs.
Okay. All right, that's definitely the would not loan him money. So we have Donald Trump.
United States of America. We could time travel back in time. It could be Joe Biden.
I'm giving Joe a $5.
Or Ronald Reagan, or Abraham Lincoln, or George E.W.
All right,
It's the country they represent.
Joe Biden. You run into him at the beach. He's low on funds and he wants to get an ice cream. And he's looking longingly at the ice cream
Okay,
stand.
but you're not loaning money to America. Then you're loaning money to Joe Biden.
But he's president.
And also, he fucking dropped that ice cream cone. So no, Joe, you can't have my fucking money. It's gonna be a waste of an ice cream cone. I saw you try and get up on the plane. Think you can handle an ice cream cone?
I guess this is pretty far to would not loan the money. I'm going to take it up a little bit because Bezos is getting that $5. But if he asks for any more, I might slam the door in his face. I'm locking in here.
All right. Jeff Bezos, United States of America, Mr. Krabs. Wild.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's hard for you to even get me on the bad side. That's crazy. Huh.
Corey, it's Tuesday. Not every Tuesday am I tolerant.
Yeah, like I think my actual answer is going to this for people who are saying like multi-level marketing schemes, like timeshare people. Like I'm not lending them money. Jeff Bezos, I think.
Why?
Because I think it would come back to benefit me.
You know, it's not worth Jeff Bezos' time to pick a $100 bill off the floor.
Yeah, so imagine, like, without even a thought, how much it could change my life. He's obviously not asking me to loan him money for any, like, personal reason of his. Yo, Remjed sent to heart me. Thank you so much. Holy, crap, I forget if I read these. I'm sorry if I didn't read these. Irish Cheese sent 104 lightning bolts, and Riz Yule sent a lightning bolt. Thank you so much. Helping to smite the enemies of the squirrels.
Sure.
One card remaining. And then
Codenames.
Let's make it count. Then Codenames.
Woo, woo, yeah, woo. Hey, it's Red Link. I legit thought this was Red Link for a second. W, Red Link.
Wild. Powerless to
Red Link.
powerful. Yo, Remjed sent 10 lightning bolts. Holy moly, thank you so much. Powerless to powerful. Oh, dolphins? Yeah.
Max powerful.
No, for loan them money.
No, max powerful dolphins.
I'm not loaning the money to a dolphin. Powerless to powerful. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. 10K likes, so the price is wrong as well on TikTok. Thank you so much, everyone who's been liking the stream.
Well, that dolphin just needs one more hit of pufferfish. That's all he needs the money for.
Just one more puff.
There's one more puff.
All right, powerless to powerful, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
You think dolphins use pufferfish like vape pens?
Yes. Let's see.
All right.
Let's go with Avini's, a big dog.
That's powerful. Not much to say about that. Big dog, powerful. Big equals powerful. Dogs are powerful. Even the tiniest chihuahua is powerful because even while it can't kill you, it can maim your hand. It's true. Sonic bark.
Let's see.
Boop.
Country mode such as man with a stick.
He can't be stopped. That's how we got to where we are now. A man with big sticks started this entire generational run of the human species. That's how we took down mammoths. That's how we took down the saber-toothed tigers. That's how we are here today. That is the most powerful thing. Have you learned nothing from Theodore Roosevelt? A man with a big stick is the most powerful thing that can exist.
That's an exact quote.
That's an exact
Theodore
quote.
Roosevelt. He goes, I'm freaking out picturing a man with a big stick running at me.
Is that a man with a big stick? Whoa. Whoa.
I speak softly around the man with the big stick out of fear of being hit.
I don't want to be turned into one of those whack-a-mole situations.
Known quote. And let's see, final hint I'll give you from Rachel Cooksley, school principal.
School principal, look, they're powerful, but especially kids these days. I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna prove to chat that I'm actually 26 and not a 14-year-old child. Freaking kids these days, man. They're too rambunctious for their own good. Principals don't hold nearly as much power as they used to, all right? But they're still the highest authority at the school, regardless. So
I'm the highest authority at this land.
So like there-ish.
All right, locked in, powerless, powerful, let's see it. Ooh, very nice. Not quite a 4, but that is a 3. Very nice, bringing the score to 13. And we will be doing Codenames next, so don't go anywhere.
Stay right there.
Hold. But let me read the score that we got. The message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves are scoring a 13. The message we get for getting a 13 in cooperative Wavelength is all caps, so close.
So close.
So close.
So close.
It was a close one.
Oh, I'm going somewhere. Bye. No, Chad, no, don't go anywhere. Also, it's kind of fricked up you would lie to chat.
Yeah, we're not doing Codenames next.
You lied straight to their freaking face, dude.
We're doing The Price is Wrong because as I was speaking, we just hit 100K likes on TikTok. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Holy! Thank you. So this is a bonus mini game that we will be doing as a thank you to everyone who left a like. The name of the game is Guess the Price. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of various items from Facebook Marketplace and other corners of the internet, such as 2005 SpongeBob SquarePants 13-inch CRT/DVD combo Viacom Model S.
That's sick. What's the price range? What are we working with?
Price range is going to be 0 to 1,500.
What the hell? What the hell? The Heliana? All right. Fair enough.
Can you explain how the game works?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Normally, I'm taking a piss at this time. So, super simple, chat. What you're going to do is he's going to show us an item. And when that item comes on screen, you are going to guess how much you think that item costs. Lock that in your little brain. That is what your guess for this round is. At the end of the round, he is going to reveal the price of the item. And what you are going to do is take the real price of the item and the price that you guessed. Take that difference and it is your score. At the end of each round, you're going to be adding your score together, and at the very end, you're going to see if you can beat my score while I'm using all of the knowledge of chat. What currency? As dollars, baby. Dollars to donuts.
Yo, arm emoji, black flag emoji, fox emoji, sent a rose. Thank you. All right, what is our first item between $0 and $1,500? Pig grill.
Do the easy 1,500.
Pig grill.
That is an easy 1,500.
What are you paying for the pig grill? That is a grill that looks like a pig.
That is an easy 1,500, I think.
Corey, do you think you could bronze bull someone in the pig grill?
Holy shit. I'm willing to volunteer to find out.
Okay. Alrighty. Give your guesses of the price of the pig grill.
Does it grill ham?
No.
Alright.
Maybe.
750, 650, 800, 1250, 650, 850, 800, 400, 800, 800. I think when I die, put me in the pig. That's what I'm saying. So I know I said that this is an easy 1,500, but I am gonna go with chat. I see some people saying, some people are hitting the quadruple digits with the 1,000, but I think I'm gonna be just shy of the quadruple digits. I think I'm gonna go with most other people in chat. Say 900 USD.
900 for the pig grill.
Pig grill.
Wow.
Oink, oink.
Lowballing this guy.
850, 800.
The actual price of the pig grill
Oink, oink.
is 1,100. Not bad at all. You're only off by $200.
Take that. We take that.
Meaning your score for round 1 is 200.
200p.
This looks like a very quality pig grill.
So yeah, it was 1,100 for the price. I guessed 900. The difference is 200. So that is my current score.
1,500 maxed out. It should have been. It should have been worth more.
Should have been.
Well, your next item is going to be 2005 SpongeBob SquarePants 13-inch CRT TV/DVD combo Viacom Model S. It comes with a yellow SpongeBob remote and whale of a birthday.
Fuck, that's a good issue. All right.
Whale of a birthday. What do we think between $0 and $1,500?
East of 1,500. In spirit, I agree with you. I agree with you in spirit. 500. Kyle says I used to have that TV. Quick, Kyle, how much does it cost? Let us know.
What'd you sell it for? Did you get a good price?
400, 499. I don't think that this is definitely not going to be in the $1,000 range. Chat, no way less than 450 to 500. I kind of like the 500. $50. This one's hard because I could see this easily being towards the bottom of the range, towards the top of the range, and in the middle. Like, I could easily see any three of these.
TV is older than Corey.
You know what? That might not be wrong.
Man, it's crazy how these old CR displays used to photograph.
Oh no, 2005. No, that definitely is wrong. Sorry, I didn't see it had the actual date on there.
Yeah, it comes with a whale of a birthday and a orange or yellow SpongeBob remote. The remote, I'm looking, does have SpongeBob's eyes on the battery cover.
Oh, that's an easy $100 upcharge on that.
Easy.
It's yellow like a sponge, Corey. Definitely 500.
It's priceless, obviously. How could you put a price on something like this?
Easily.
How could you?
Easily. Yeah, I think 500 is pretty sound. I think 500.
500.
Yeah, I might be overshooting it on this one, but I'm fine with that.
500 for a little yellow TV with SpongeBob painting on it and one movie disc.
Well, here's the thing. SpongeBob is a highly sought after collector's item, right? So this might be somebody who doesn't know what it's worth just selling it off, but I think an actual collector is going to be willing to pay a couple hundred for that.
The SpongeBob collectors.
And I'm adding the Facebook Marketplace tax of increasing the price 20% of what I think it's actually worth.
Well, Corey, the 2005 SpongeBob SquarePants 13-inch CRT TV/DVD combo Viacom Model S can be yours for a measly $1,000.
What did I tell you?
$1,000.
What the fuck did I tell you right there, dude?
Doc said this was the rare one. Maybe they're right. The person in chat said they had one of these. Was it a Model S? What'd you get for it?
Was it $1,000?
That's crazy. Anyone else here remember having to lug your CRT to a friend's house to play Counter-Strike? Oh, I did used to play on a CRT, but I did not lug it around.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to worry about. We didn't do much LAN parties until I was already in college, and at that point, you know, portable monitors were pretty easy to come by.
Holy moly, Courtney Crawford sent 50 lightning bolts, smiting 50 enemies of the squirrels. Cheryl sent a heart me, and Aim sent a heart me. Thank you, thank you. My parents bought it for 30 euros at a charity shop. Maybe you're sitting on gold mine. Corey, your final item is going to be breast milk. many bags of it. You see, Corey didn't do prices wrong today. I did, so Corey gets to guess the price of things like this. Free delivery. No, that's just what the Amazon box says. They did not promise that. It's hard to count exactly how many bags are there, and this is all of it, I should specify. This is 2 full boxes filled to the brim. How much are you paying?
$25.
$25? $25?
Chad, if I get this dead on, don't ask questions.
Did I accidentally post your supplier?
You might have.
Free, 1,250, gotta be higher than 25, 150, 250, 100%, don't ask me how I know.
Illegal to sell, but you can pay for the supplies. So it's actually what they're doing is it's $25 for the bag, and it comes filled with breast milk.
It's the last one of the bags, they're coming filled. Well, Corey, after you spent your hard-earned money on the pig grill and the SpongeBob TV, breast milk can be yours for $1.
A steal.
$1 is the final one.
That's actually the worst possible answer you could have told me, because what that means, whenever people on Facebook Marketplace, I've learned this from my time of doing this. When they put $1 down as a price, it means the price is not solid and it is negotiable. Which means it could be literally anything for that.
They're driving a hard bargain. Well, you did pretty darn good. That was a 24.
Molly, now is not the time to use Stegan's yummers on this. No, I don't think yummers is a good. I don't think it's an appropriate time for that word.
Meaning the range we're working with was 0 to 1,500. Corey, your final score is 724. Not bad at all. 125.
Liquid gold right there.
Lily, that's a super good score.
Ow.
701 was my score. Wow. That is really good. That means I didn't trip y'all up with the SpongeBob one. I was hoping to trip y'all up with that. Very nice. Y'all did really good. Mystique got 150. Holy.
I'm not reading it. Aegis just barely squeaked by my score by 95 points. Zoe Laura with the 102.
Holy. Well, that means it is now time for Codenames. Woo!
Oh my God, Mark. And do you know what also it means it's time for?
What?
Time for me to take a piss.
Okay.
I need to stop drinking fluids when we go live.
Probably a good idea. Well, we are doing Codenames. It is a very fun game. If you do not know how to play, there's a tutorial video pinned on our channel that explains the rules thoroughly, the way that we play the game, which might be a little bit different from how you play it at home because we're doing the 2-player version of it. So I'll give you a minute to go check that out. 1 minute long. Is a very good video. Love the shirt today, Mark. Thank you, Kyle. I quite like this one. It's a very, soft and flowy shirt. I feel very, very beachy with it. Let's see. I'm gonna start looking at these words now. Yo, we got our chatters showing off the exclusive Codenames emotes that we have. Holy, and the Austin Rages. Oh, they're subscriber emotes. Yes, if you want access to the subscriber emotes, including the Codenames ones you're seeing and the Austin Rages and more ones coming soon, you can subscribe on TikTok or on YouTube. You can become a member now. Both are options. What'd you say?
By clicking the join button.
By clicking the join button. Holy. Mark Throw stickers. We're working on it. But yes, Corey's coming back soon. Golly, I do need to start looking at this board. This looks like it's gonna be, this might be a difficult board. I don't know how this one's gonna be.
You're the screen read while you're at it.
Oh yes, if you're having trouble seeing the words, what you can do is you can, if you're on iPhone, tap and hold, and you get an option to clear display. The comments will go away so you can see the board better. And if you're on Android, simply swipe to the right. Cool board though. Thank you, I made it myself. Corey's going to be back any second now. Can I sponsor to have a dock sticker? Ooh, quite possibly, considering your profile is a bit more easy to create a sticker for, considering it is just a animated character. Alright, let's hop into the game. Name of the game, try to discover all 9 of the words on this board. I'm going to be giving you hints.
So what are we going to give me hints?
Yep.
What are we cheating?
Let's see. I think this is a good one to start off. We're gonna go with it. We are going to say, let me make sure this is a good one. I think this is a good one. Okay, all right. We're gonna go Darwin for 3.
Darwin, show me Amazing World of Gumball. Nope, not on the board. Bird? Oh, for the finches. The finches! That makes sense to me. Show me bird.
That is correct. Very nice. That is one of your blue field agents discovered right off the bat.
Let's see. Crown, King, Acne, Whistle, Sandy, Sutton's, Telescope, Kilogram, Mask, Phoenix, Plate, Dinosaur, Rays, Turkey, Watch, Homework, Stick, Seal, Lizard, Whisk. Hey! Dinosaur makes sense because Charles Darwin proved the theory of evolution.
Charles Darwin rode the dinosaurs.
Now, you did say Darwin for 3 and not Charles Darwin, which means you could be referring to another Darwin as well, which is why I was looking for Gumball. But sure, show me dinosaur.
That is correct. Very nice. 2 of the blue field agents discovered.
Is there a famous race car driver named Darwin? Lizard. The Galapagos is a lizard, another one of the famous Charles Darwin animals. Darwin Award equals death. Oh, yeah, that is true. Death on the board, though? Is that on the board? Am I being gaslit? Yes, it is. Death is on the award. Death is good because he's dead. Death. Lizard or perhaps death. So, this is what I'm going to say. I think lizard makes sense. I like... God. Death. It's tough because he didn't say Charles Darwin. He said Darwin. So I'm going to say death because he didn't say Charles Darwin. And if it's wrong, think about lizard. Show me death.
Death is a miss.
That's fine.
Unfortunate. Let's reveal lizard as belonging to the red team.
We took the better option.
You
Yes.
picked the better
Yes.
option.
We are so smart.
I reveal a red word every time the turn is over. And it's time for me to think of a new hint. Let's see.
Joe Waters, it's fine. Plenty of people like lizard. Plenty of people like lizard. All right. Well, what else would be Darwin? I mean, obviously Galapagos is not on here. Race like human race? I could see it. I did make the joke about is there a Darwin race car driver? So maybe Mark knows ball better than I. Maybe homework because we learned about Darwin in school. Corey, how's high school? It is what it is, man. Just finished calculus 2 months ago. Sentence might be good as Charles Darwin. Maybe telescope. Why telescope, though?
Let's go to skin for 3.
Skin for 3? There's a landmine on this board. There's a landmine on this board. Acne makes the most sense to me. Show me Acne.
Acne is correct. Very nice. That is 3 of your 9 blue field agents discovered. Sending you 3 words on this board. Some way, somehow relate to skin. Yo, Kyle sent a heart me and a rose, 8 lightning bolts, and 3 goats. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Tissue makes sense to me. Skin tissue. Show me tissue.
That is correct. Very nice.
Mark is so smart.
Thanks.
You're welcome. That sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't meant to be. And the last one, a skin mass. Seals do have skin, that's true. Race as well, definitely skin tones. This was the landmine I mentioned earlier. This was the landmine. Because here's the unfortunate thing, right? This one's scary. Because if I say it and it's wrong, Mark's gonna get so mad at me. But
I'm not getting mad at you, just disappointed.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing, and then that means it scares me off for the rest of the round. So how about instead of guessing what the third skin is, we instead go Darwin. We guess the third for Darwin, and I think the third one for Darwin was race because of the human race. So show me race.
That's clever. Yeah, that's correct.
See?
That's a good one. That's 5 of your field agents discovered. And since you didn't guess the last one, you have another guess if you want it.
We dodged the landmine. We've successfully stepped around. Way to go, Corey. Corey's smart. You know, we'll just pass. We'll just pass for no reason.
Pass. Okay. All right. Let's reveal.
Mass Mary.
Let's reveal.
Skin mass would make sense.
Can as belonging to the red team.
If genuinely that was, if I smartly dodged it and it was not part of skin, mass would be a good third one instead. So maybe I'll think about it. Thanksgiving turkey with crispy skin. Are you, Mark? Are you one of those freaks to see the Thanksgiving turkey comes out and goes, "I'm gonna gobble up all this freaking skin"? When the turkey comes out, are you like, "I'm going straight for the skin"?
So the skin's good, but I don't gobble other people's skin portions of the turkey.
Gotta be careful how you phrase that. Oh man. But there are like 3 things on the board with the skin. I wouldn't say it's an animal. Yeah, that's kind of my... No. We're not going to talk about gobbling other people's skin, okay? We're not Jeffrey Dahmer up in this.
Chat, who's up goblin skin?
Yeah, you're very close to saying something that's going to get us secret streamed.
Oh, golly.
Mark Skin Eater McCoolhan.
What? Let's see.
Corey's secretly Dahmer, that's why he's so defensive. Burger says, would you ever add your pronouns to the board? You know, Burger, that's probably smart. A lot of people ask us, but it's one of those things where it's not that we mind people asking, it's just every time in the past we've answered that question, I don't know how to answer that question in a way it doesn't kill the momentum of stream. So it's weird. It's kind of why I avoid answering it. It's not that I care that people ask. Quite the opposite. It's perfectly fine. It's just I don't know a way to answer that while keeping the momentum of chat. So if anybody knows, like he, him, any, if anybody wants to answer in chat for us when people ask, I have no problem with that. But we probably should just add it to the board, quite honestly. Corey is secretly Dahmer, that's why he's so defensive. It is true, yes. 14-year-old Jeffrey Dahmer in high school is me. They got it in one. Skin and Darwin could have both been clues for race, though. Yeah, I think you're probably right.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. This is gonna be interesting. I really want to get a good score, so I have to play a little risky. There's 4 words on the board left. I'm gonna try to connect all of them. Your hint is Cake Wars for 4.
Cake Wars? Is that a show?
It is. 95% positive it's a show.
You win the crown of Cake Wars. Plate, whisk, whisk. Okay, well, those probably make more sense. Those probably make more sense than the stupid shit I just said.
Yes, it's true.
Show me whisk.
Whisk.
Use that,
That
bacon.
is correct. Whisking away. That is one of our field agents covered. 3 remaining. We're doing good.
You also put your cake on a plate. Show me plate.
Plate that cake. That is correct. 2 field agents remaining.
Kilogram of flour. Oh, because it's a unit of measurement for baking. That makes sense for me. Show me kilogram.
Fuck. Son of a bitch. Damn it.
Marcus never baked a cake in the EU before.
Cake Wars, I didn't say the Great British Bake Off specifically for that. Cake Wars is an American one, okay? Cake Wars is American.
Okay, well, I just found out it was a baking show. What's up, Jacob? Watch
Damn.
like you watch the show. Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Let's reveal.
That's probably it. That was probably right, yeah.
Let's reveal.
Yeah. That's probably, you're probably spinning. Maybe it's a whistle. How do they compete? Isn't there a timer of sorts?
Let's reveal telescope, and then your final hint is going to be.
Also, Aim says Corey said that with no backup other than like one person in chat. That is not true. 8 kilograms were on screen when I said that. Thank you very much.
He was weighing the comments. There are 8 kilograms on screen. Tool for 2.
Tool for 2. Stick is a tool. A watch is a tool. That makes sense. Show me stick.
It's a good round. Good round. Whistle watch. Whistle and watch. They do whistle to start the competitions and watch because you watch the show. You were saying watch a lot. And then you went stick. You mentioned whistle too.
You know, I was locked on watch. I was gonna say watch. Definitely wasn't gonna say whistle. I think the person's logic behind saying whistle before did not make sense to me, at least.
So stick would have had to have applied to the Great Cake Wars as well.
Well, you know.
But stick is definitely a tool. You have to consider that it also had to have applied to the last one.
I think stick and whistle both apply the exact same amount to the previous one.
Nope, I don't think so.
All right.
It's a competition.
Wait, whistle competition. Oh, okay, I can see your logic.
Yeah. And
That's stupid.
So here's the thing. I wanted to say kitchen for 4. I wanted that to be my hint because kitchen whistle is just an actual thing. The reason I couldn't do that was because turkey belonged to the red team. And I'm like, well, okay, let's name a baking show that's a competition that likely would start with a whistle. But I had to be careful because if there's a definitive winner, crown was for the red team. And obviously, as we mentioned, I couldn't say the Great British Bake Off because kilogram was for the red team. So I think I found the best solution I could, which was connecting whistle, plate, whisk, and watch to Cake Wars for
Now,
4.
chat makes a really, really good point on ironically. I don't know how many baking shows you've seen, cake baking shows specifically.
Not many.
Well, unfortunately, this is just because you don't know then. One of the most important parts about cake baking shows, all of the cakes are literally built around a stick for structural integrity.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea. I do not watch the cake shows. Could have said Muffin Wars. That's surely a real thing.
That would have gotten me, actually. Yeah, that would have done it, I think.
What the heck is a kitchen whistle? It is the whistle that plays to alert workers that dinner is ready. It was used in olden times.
Ye olden days.
The other ones,
1990s.
the other red ones were sentence and seal. These are all the misses. And yes, Stick was in fact the assassin.
What was the third for skin?
I don't know. I think I wrote the wrong number.
Oh, my bad. All right.
Let's see. Darwin was bird, dinosaur, and race. You guys did figure that one out.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you got
it was
that one.
race was for Darwin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, so Corey, you're wearing a watch. What's it touching? Your skin. Skin was watch was the last one for skin. Clearly.
You're so right. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Very good. Race past that response.
All right, Corey's turn now. Now it's gonna be Corey's turn. Good luck. Don't worry, it's really easy.
I'm sure.
Let's see. What do we got on this board? Bobsled, pong, lawn, pear. Whiplash, like the movie. Google didn't know, so I had to ask the experts. Congrats on the win, Board Ghost. Yeah, every time we get the assassin, that's a win for Board Ghost. Watch and whistle, and you went with tool. What word would you use to connect watch and whistle? I think they're both things that you use.
Sure.
Tool, I admit, was not the best word I could have come up with. But I was
could have gone something time related.
Time?
Yeah. Bit of a stretch.
Time clock. Do they whistle?
Time's up.
Time's up. Sports, probably. Oh, you see, Vic, I don't think about sports. So that's actually really good. A sports whistle and a wristwatch. Yeah, well, wristwatch. Is that the best connection in the world? It wasn't a timer, it was a wristwatch. Yo, A sent 2 lightning bolts, and Kyle sent a finger heart. Thank you so much. Helping us towards the finger heart goal. No, you watch sports. Okay, it wasn't wristwatch, it was watch. Okay, watch sports and a sports whistle. Cake Wars is the sports of baking. It's a good point.
Ooh, I have an idea. I just need to check. I just need to Google something.
Timer could have been the clue, though. But are we positive that would have connected whistle? I forget what the other words were that we were avoiding. Maybe. It could have been a good one. But, like, watches and whistles are both little things that you hold and use in certain applications, like whistling for people or checking the time. I think tool isn't the worst word in the world to describe your use of those things. We didn't connect it with tool, lol, like a stick. How often are you guys using stick as a tool? Noon? What's that? Gonna be whistle at like the midday and you watch? I don't know. I'm an otter, says Diane the vegan.
Okay. Congratulations.
Holy moly, Anita sent 100 lightning bolts, smiting 100 enemies of the squirrels. Thank you so much, Anita.
Ooh.
Holy.
100 anti-squirrel protesters in Tuvalu. Down.
Wow, they got a little, like, regime going on.
Take it out.
Cat calling to link whistle and watch. Burger, I wasn't coming up with that. I don't know. I guess that works.
Look, he was already on thin ice for the skin hint, alright? You really couldn't let him do that one.
Yeah, I don't think I was going that route. I'm still stuck on stick of butter not being correct. Oh, for Cake Wars. Okay. So stick of butter, not you bake the cake on a stick.
Those were both the things chat was saying was most likely. I think stick of butter.
Who's the guy from iCarly with the taco on the stick? It was like his cake show. Bakes the cake on a stick.
I forget his name. I love that guy. He did an interview with a YouTuber.
I saw.
He's good.
Yo, Kelsey Weasel sent 30 lightning bolts. AIM sent 200 lightning bolts.
Yes!
Holy moly, thank you so much.
200 more anti-squirrel Tuvaluian protesters. Down.
Oh, I understand. Otters use sticks as tools. Okay, thank you.
All right. Here, you ready? You know
Yep.
the first one? Lady fingers for 3.
It's a food, right? You're not like just describing.
I did say I was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. AIM sent a level of sparks. Thank you so much,
So it
Ames.
can be both.
Kyle sent 4 lightning bolts, helping us towards the lightning
Tebow!
bolt.
That's the name.
Oh, T-both. Oh, thank you. Lady fingers. Is that like a sponge? Sponge? Girl? Is girl on the board?
Lady fingers are a type of cake pastry.
Okay. Is girl on the board? I don't see girl.
It is.
Okay, show me girl.
Girl!
Girl boss. That is one of our agents discovered. Sponge and jam faux show. Okay. Show me sponge. Everyone's saying it.
Sponge!
Everyone's big sponge fans. Very nice. That is correct. Arm, says Courtney Crawford, because fingers attached to an arm on a hand. Teapot, I believe. Why teapot? Jam. Because you have ladyfingers with T. UK people back me up. But this is Corey. This isn't UK people. This is Corey. Jam Mary. That's all I needed here. Jam.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Brother, I'm worldly. Jam!
Hey, are you
Yeah!
saying teapot's the answer?
I'm just saying I'm worldly.
All right. Show me teapot then.
It was ladyfingers for 3. It was ladyfingers for 3.
I figured out maybe Jam's a lucky one. Worldly Corey knows you enjoy it with some tea.
I'm gonna be so for real. I didn't hear you say a clue. I just heard you make an accusation against me, and I came to my defense. That wasn't like a me making commentary. That was just a natural, like, in defense response.
Okay, they were saying teapot because you enjoy the ladyfingers with tea. I'm like, okay, but I'm not sure if Corey knows that.
That's
like,
so-
I'm worldly.
That's so fucked up. I think I could have gotten a 6,
Jesus.
and you've done that to me. That's intentional sabotage.
Show me another red one.
Yeah, I guess I will. You freaking stinker.
I thought maybe we were getting 4 on the first hint. Maybe we're lucky today. I'm a little teapot. Ah, okay, I understand.
Short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's
Honk,
my
Mark.
spout. Weird honk.
I've never heard someone use the expression honk Mark in it like a derogatory way. Like, bad job, Mark, for doing that guess.
Wait, you've ever been called a honk before? Don't worry. Don't worry.
Next clue, white boy. Yo! Michael Wayne sent a lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Beth sent a heart me. Aaron Nicole sent a heart me. Geese honk and Mark loves geese. Oh, okay. Notably, Corey loves IHOP and Mark enjoys seeing geese.
It's true.
Give us a 6th clue, Corey. Trust YouTube chat.
It's not that I don't trust YouTube chat.
Guys, remember travel agent. Okay, we're locked in travel agent. That's not on this board. Oh, travel agent was a bad clue from the years.
Yeah, I guess it was, Mark. Sorry, that was loud.
I'm not
I
bad clues.
apologize.
I'm not accusing you. Beth sent 65 lightning bolts. Holy moly, thank you so much. And Michael Wayne sent 150 and still counting lightning bolts. Golly, thank you so much. Every lightning bolt is smiting the enemies of the squirrels.
It's true.
For those who don't know, the reason we keep on referencing squirrels, the original gift goal was squirrels, and we called it the Squirrel Army, and we're so happy to be, adding all these squirrels, and then they just took it away. TikTok removed it. So now everything else is supplementing the Squirrel Army. Backpacking for 3. Ooh, okay, that would connect Phoenix. That's on this board, right? We got Phoenix on here. No, I don't think Phoenix is on this board. So you can go backpacking on a cruise. If you're backpacking, you use your arms to hold the straps. You go backpacking on a Monday. Okay, yeah. And you backpack through people's lawns. Backpacking for 4.
I need you to look away from my screen real quick.
The Squirrel Army wasn't even a goal, it just happened. Is that correct?
It did. So it first happened, and then because it started happening, we made it a goal.
Ah, okay. We got Coop on this board. Is Coop stirring chat? They are the expert on Coop.
It's true.
Phoenix was on previous board. Okay, I thought I saw it recently. Hamgate, hashtag never forget. Country Mozart sent 5 squirrels on YouTube chat. Thank you so much.
Hey, what about
Country Mozart.
Teapot Gate, guys? Huh? Wouldn't that be cool if we did that? What if we started making them about Tim Walls now?
Oh, sorry, I just understood the reference. JD Vance tweeting out, guys, all these memes are really funny, but how about we do some about hashtag Tim Walls now? No one did. Oh, Jesus. Courtney Crawford sent 77 lightning bolts. Thank you so much, Courtney. Tolerance Tuesday, Corey. Well, when you're tired of carrying your backpack, you only shove it in the bobsled. Okay. Farm for 7. Farm for 7. That was a great clue. That's not farm gate. That is, I'm proud of the Farm for 7 heritage.
Man, this is a toughie.
Not so worldly, Gate. That was so good, Mark. Thank you, Live Doug. We don't need to talk about Farm for 7. Look, you guys knocked Farm for 7. You got 4 right off the bat, I think. Around 4. It was pretty good. Skibbity for 5. What's messed up is Skibbity for 5 is our most successful clue ever.
It's really fucked up, but I hate it.
Yes, we did. Okay, great. Farm for 7 was wild. Country Mo Charts showing off the Austin Thinker emotes over on the YouTube, of which all of our subs have access to the Austin Thinker emote.
Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, hold on.
Can we talk about travel agent yet? I don't even remember what was wrong.
It was the
with travel
assassin. It was the assassin. That was what it was. I forgot they existed, and it was the assassin.
Agent. It was agent for 3 and travel on the board. Okay. Holy moly, Anita showing off the entire range of emojis on TikTok that all of our subscribers have access to. They're also part of the Prawn Patrol. Got the little prawns next to their names. And yeah, Anita actually has some bonus ones thanks to being part of subwaves that happened in the past.
Well, let's go with this.
Testing out limits with Corey Tuesday.
Let's go with this.
Vaults have ceilings
What's the worst that
too.
could happen?
Yeah, but you guys were right about that one. That led us to a victory.
No, it didn't. We notably lost that round, didn't we?
No, you won. The final one was, vaulted ceilings, and it was a winning guess. It was a winning guess. And I went,
right.
well, you're right, but that was my logic.
Care for 3.
Care, show me bear. Bear, care bear.
Closest I have on the board is pear.
Pear care, lock it in. We going pear? Anyone thinking pear care? Care, pear, stare, lawn care. Look, that's a real thing. That makes sense. All right, show me lawn.
Lawn.
Alrighty, begrudgingly, that is correct. Washer, whoosher.
Gotta whoosh my clothes.
I care about my bobsled. Me too. Garden. You do care for a garden. I really like garden. You take care of your cat. Careful cat. Does Corey know that? Corey doesn't own cats. He's not worldly
You're right.
enough.
You're right. I'm not worldly enough. No.
Show me garden.
Garden.
Ooh.
Garden.
Let's keep cat in mind and pear. I'm really leaning towards pear.
I'm gonna give it a pear.
No! The pear.
It's gone, dude.
That's messed up.
You can kiss that freaking pear goodbye.
Jenna sent to heart me. Thank you so much. Yes, he knows it's car. Okay, wait, is car on the board too? The bottom leftmost, rightmost word is cat. That does say cat if it's being cut off from people's screens. You could care for a frog. You could care about a bobsled. In Whiplash, at the end of the movie, they learn to care about each other.
Even I'm gonna throw a chair at your head.
That's smart. I was gonna throw and say pear Mary. Me too. It's a good thing we missed.
God, this sucks. This sucks.
Oh, pupil. We should definitely consider pupil, because I've learned from experience that is a super tough word to get anyone to guess ever. So if there's a loose connection to pupil at all, that is something that should be highly considered. Holy moly! A Millie gifted 4 subs to the community.
Yo!
Holy moly! Thank you so much. Oh, that's Ames. I keep on forgetting.
Don't read the top one.
Don't read the top one. Read the bottom ones. Ames gifted 4 subs. Thank you so much, Ames.
Chad, if you got a sub from Ames, drop me a W Ames in chat.
W Ames indeed.
Thanker.
Golly.
For the generosity.
Kaylin, MC Stars, Dejacombe, and Elena, you guys all now have access to our exclusive emotes. Very nice. You can play along with the game, showing off the little characters you see on the screen here. When we guess them, you can show them off with the emotes or the Austin emotes. More coming soon. Thank you so much. Holy.
Look away from my screen. I gotta freaking Google some more shit.
Frog and Toad learned caring. Are Frog and Toad both on this screen? Frog and Toad's not on. You're referencing Frog and Toad. That is a good point. Holy moly, we're seeing so many of the emotes being showed off. Thank you, thank you. Ames showing off the 3 blue agents. Thank you again, Ames. Frog and Toad scared me back in the day. They freaked me out. There's that one story where I think it's Toad gets lost. I forget the exact details. I repressed and never went back to the book. But he's looking for the other one and he can't find them and they're going down this like long spooky hallway. It scared the crap out of me. Anyone else read Frog and Toad? Bicycle for Care. Corey was thinking about you lovingly. Oh, Corey knows I care about biking with friends. Jillian sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Jillian. Cruise. Tom Cruise cares about Scientology. That's, not a stretch.
Garfield for 3.
Garfield, Monday! Garfield, Cat's on the board! Cat, Monday! Wow, and Web, he's a web comic. Is that all of them? Cat, show me Cat. You care for a Garfield.
Cat. Notably, whenever I think someone gets a cat, I think they just lock them in a dark room and never feed them or give them water or anything. That's what you do. You don't take care of a cat, you fucking lock them up and you don't feed them anything.
This is why he doesn't own a cat.
Why? They've all died!
Lasagna, that's not on the board. I'm gonna add lasagna to this board, or to the list when the game's over.
That's fair. There's one word I'd like you to replace with lasagna.
My mum days for sure. Let's go, my mum days.
My mom days?
Yes.
Monday!
Because Zorp Field notably hates my mum days. Where's his damn enchilada? And Web.
Jesus.
I do think it's Web. Because it's like a web comic nowadays. You can access it on the web. Did we decide what Pong meant? It's a video game.
Do we hate the right side of the board or what? Right side of the board only. Right side of the board only.
See.
Nothing on the left.
Scale, because Garfield is a fat cat who breaks the scales. Garfield tips the scales. People are liking scale a lot more than web. What about broken? He's broken on the inside.
That's deep, man.
He eats as a coping. Net is also online. Maybe. Garfield could go bicycling with friends. Was Garfield in Whiplash? The movie?
That's who Neiman replaced. His first share. It was Garfield. That's why it was so. J.K. Simmons was so ready to get rid of him.
Okay. What if they CGI that the one where he's yelling at the kid, calling him fat because he's playing out of tune, but they replaced with Garfield?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Show me scale.
Scale.
Ooh.
Scale.
Ooh. All right. Was not scale. Maybe Garfield is a pupil. He's a pupil of Dad Cat from the Garfield movie.
Goodbye, Web.
No! We were debating 2 wrong answers. He wasn't Whiplash. I forgot.
It's true. Garfield was notably in Whiplash.
Remember when Corey thought he was getting a 6? That's messed up, Country Mozart.
Messed up. He ruined my flow.
So we can fat shame Garfield, but not Phoebe. Okay, first off, it was not me fat-shaming Garfield. It was J.K. Simmons in a hypothetical, okay? First off, Carrie Houston sent a heart me. Jillian sent a popular vote. Thank you. Garfield notably weighs 400 pounds. Canonically, he is a large cat. Phoebe is just a little big bone. She's not even a particularly large cat. She's a little big, but not that much. Smile like you found $20 in your pocket. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Alright.
Bobsled when he's sleeping in the box. Oh, yes. Garfield doesn't care for Monday. She's perfect. Thank you, Hosbomb.
So, chat, you can make fun of me for this clue after the round's over. Just know that I know that you can make fun of me for this.
We shouldn't fat shame anyone, and while we're discussing it, Phoebe is a unit. Oh, come on!
Say Lost for 3.
Lost for 3, like the TV show. I saw the TikTok that was going around saying they were not in purgatory, but it's electromagnetic fields that connects it all. Polar bears. Polar bear on this board. Polar bear and Lost. Poor Phoebes. Is Phoebe named after Friends? No. Yo, Ginny Pie sent 104 lightning bolts. First gift. Thank you so much, Ginny Pie, helping us towards the lightning bolt goal.
Your first gift ever on TikTok.
Ooh.
Yo!
Lost. Dad. Is Dad on the board? No. Broken. Lost and broken. Mark, it's a reference to a Dove Silky Smooth Promised Milk Chocolate. Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Lost an arm. Ooh, socks get lost in the washer. Cruise and broken. I don't understand cruise. I understand lost arm. I kind of understand broken.
Well, you see, I lost the free cruise because that guy who texted me and said I won one never responded after I gave him all my information.
You get lost on a cruise, either in a car or on a boat. Lost bicycle. Oh, like that comic. Can't say the name of that comic I was thinking of. I don't know. Do we like broken? I lost the game. Cruise like Gilligan's Island. Known Gilligan's Island enjoyer Corey. Show me broken.
Broken!
No! But it applied for both Lost and Garfield. He was a lost and broken cat.
There's a word on this board we're gonna have words about. There's a word on this board.
Trying to hit pupil or coop. Did you get lost in the chicken coop? Lost
I gotta get rid of
pong? Yes.
Let's get rid of net.
Net. Ooh, no internet. Lost bobsled. That's the saddest story. Like, forget baby shoes never worn. Lost bobsled is much sadder.
How do you manage that? How's that happen?
I don't know. It's messed up. It's unlikely. Like, imagine freshly fallen snow, but lost bobsled. Brings a tear to your eye. Mark, are you even trying? Are you kidding me? Come on! What?
Yeah, you know what? It's Mark's fault.
Lots of people were saying broken. Broken was a very common one. I think it makes as much sense as a lost bicycle or a lost arm.
I take it back. That hint was phenomenal, and it's all Mark's fault.
Classic Mark throw.
Man, how do I give a hint for this? This is so infuriating.
Ooh, lost in someone's eyes, and the eyes have pupils. Genius. Mark is playing red team. Are we tied right now? Is it a tie game?
No, Red's winning.
Red's winning. That's wild. No, it's tied. It's tied.
Well, they
6
have
and 6.
less. They lead 8 weeks.
Oh.
So they're winning.
Okay, I understand. Scale for Garfield was sad. Maybe it's because he's scaly. Bobsled, they're lost in cool runnings. Titan Submersible kind of was a cruise that got lost.
Guys, did you know there's only 1 hour of oxygen left
Oh my god, only 1 hour
on
left!
the Titan Submersible?
We gotta do something.
We need a countdown that we can bring up. There's a button on the board and it brings up how much oxygen is left in the Titan Submersible.
Do you know, I saw this the other day, 27 years ago today, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars.
No, it's been that long?
Yeah, 27 years ago today.
God, I'm getting old.
Oscars
I'm
At
getting
the
old.
Oscars.
in the late May!
Let's post that shit on random days. Cruises got lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
Hey, 20 more days until 2013. Am I right, Chet?
27 years? Yeah. It was a
27
long
years.
time ago.
He did what?
1997 Oscars.
Did you hear about that monkey at the Cincinnati Zoo?
What happened?
Monkey?
It's a gorilla! You put some respect!
My bad.
What if a monkey also died that day, but nobody cares? And just nobody talks about
That's
it?
so sad.
Kind of messed up.
That's so sad. Let's go.
Sorry, there's activities happening behind me.
What the fuck am I gonna make this final clue? This shit sucks, chat. This shit sucks.
Tapping the screen is becoming a stim for me.
You know what? That's a good one to have for us. I'll take it.
1997 was 28 years ago. I'm not much of a counter. You know, I approximate and then go with the flow. So it'd be 1998 when Will Smith famously slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars.
God.
Whiplash, I hardly know her. Thanks, McFarquad, for keeping the chat lively.
I don't know what to say. I can't connect any of these stupid freaking words. I can't connect any of them, Mark. I can't connect any of them.
Plane crash is kind of like a cruise. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Fuck it, we ball. I just need to write something down. I just need to write something down on the board. Game for 2.
Husband lost the game. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Pong. 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 Anyone else saying it? All right, other people saying it? Pong. Show me Pong.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Mark throw.
I hate this fucking board.
Classic Mark
I hate this board, dude. I'm getting rid of the fucking frog. I'm leaving the frog.
My
I killed that fucking frog.
K8 just became a subscriber. Holy
God,
moly.
how the fuck am I supposed to connect these stupid damn words with the other words on the board?
Why don't you say pupil? Okay, like it's definitely pupil at this point. I don't know why, but it definitely is. K8.
Jesus Christ!
K8 showing off the
No!
Austin Rage emote in anger.
What do I do? What do I fucking do?
The first Subway getting us a sticker.
Yo, holy moly, we actually just completed a subwave too from
Let's
K8
fucking
subscribing.
go!
Thank you so much. So everyone who's an active subscriber just gained access to the first round of subwave stickers. That is awesome.
Target, we
Bicycle named
ball.
cards is actually a really good one. Lost bicycle, and bicycle playing cards. And also probably darts.
Loser for 3.
Okay, he could loser an arm.
Yeah!
Tyler on Tuesday, show me darts.
Darts!
Woo, very nice.
Fuck it, we ball is right.
Holy moly, Zoe just subscribed for the first time.
Yes,
Thank you
Zoe.
so much, Zoe.
Yes.
Joining the Prawn Patrol, gaining access to the emotes. And we got Lost and Loser.
Losing the will to live. I hardly know her.
Bicycle, definitely arm. Pupil, Mary. Your pupil could be a loser. All my pupils are freaking idiots. We like bicycle for Lost and playing. Bobsled because it's fun. Like this doesn't mean anything. Showing bicycle.
Nah, hold on 1 second.
Pole. Too late.
Zoe just extended.
Holy moly, Zoe just extended to a 6-month renewal subscription. Thank you so much, Zoe. Holy, you're guaranteed to level up to a cooked prawn, a fried prawn.
Sorry. All right. So here we go. I have this now. I also put mine as Zoe because they renewed for 6 months. So Zoe's excluded from this. Bicycle.
Guys, it worked. It worked for both game and loss.
So that's a red one. Reveal Coop. And we lose! We lose! Mark, why the fuck is bobsled on this fucking board? How do you connect bobsled to anything? How the fuck am I supposed to connect bobsled to literally anything when bicycle is on the board? What? Can it at least be sled? Does it have to be bobsled?
I like it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Why does it have to be bobsled?
Bobsled
Why?
has that je ne sais quoi, as they say.
What the fuck is a Jonas Saycock?
I forgot there's the French phrase and there's a common mispronunciation, and I didn't even remember what the mispronunciation was.
The Jonas Brothers would never say that, dude.
Steph just extended by 3 months.
Yo, thank you so much, Steph.
And we completed another Subway.
Oh, holy
Let's
moly.
fucking go, Steph.
No, the extensions actually count towards the subway. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Steph,
So
just
now-
for that, you're also not a loser.
So because of that, all active subscribers have access to 2 sets of the Subwave emotes.
Jonas Saycock. Why would Jonas say that?
You know, Anita points out, this is, I think, the first time ever we've lost 2 rounds in a row.
We have.
Codenames.
I can at least take solace in this loss, knowing that you also lost us the game previously.
Steph sent the heart me. Thank you so much, Steph. And showing off the Olsen Rage emotes. So yeah, walk us through some of these hints. Walk us through some of them.
So when I said I think I could get a 6 at the beginning of this game, I didn't see bicycle on the board yet. Once I saw bicycle and I had bobsled and dart, I knew it was all over. Because there is nothing I could say that could connect these things and not bicycle. So it was GG's from that moment forward. Okay? So, with that said...
The assassin was Whiplash!
Yeah, I was really hoping you could have said Whiplash just so I could have made the funny throw a chair at your head joke for that one. I couldn't even get that. I couldn't even lose in the way I wanted to lose. Shit.
Neiman, you don't want to just throw a chair at your head?
I couldn't even throw a chair at Neiman's head, dude. Yeah, I mean, Garfield was Monday. It was Cat, obviously. And then...
Please say bobsled. Please.
Well, bobsled did work, but no, that wasn't the one I was going with. But like, you know, Garfield, he darts around and shit, you know?
Garfield!
I was trying to desperately think of any way to get rid of Dart so that I could be free from the Dart bobsled conundrum, okay? Let me around. He darts around and shit.
Picturing me, seriously going, yeah, well, Garfield, like, he darts around and shit.
That's exactly what I said. That's what I said to myself. I said Mark would put this as a clue, so he'd probably get it if I made it one. And then Lost and Loser, the reason why I did Lost and Loser, right, is because it was the one thing that I could think of that could connect.
And I lost bobsled.
Bobsled and Dart. Well, no, I wasn't thinking Lost as in like not found. I was thinking Lost as in like last place. You lost, right? So bobsled, it's a one-on-one race. Whereas bicycle, you place. You don't lose in that. And then also the third one was like washer because, you know, you're washed.
I was going to go with you lose socks in the washer.
That also works.
Ames was saying Lost for bobsled, or bobsled for Lost.
Yes. And then you got Ladyfinger perfectly.
Yes.
Almost perfectly.
What was Loser?
It was the same exact thing as Lost.
Oh, okay.
The same exact thing. Nothing changed.
Okay.
Literally nothing changed.
Well, let's do one more game. We gotta get one victory tonight. What do we think? One single victory for the night? Can we do it? I think so. I more likely than you may think.
Run would have worked for bobsled and Dart. Why would it have worked for Dart? I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know what the connection there is. Oh, I should have said Balloons Tower Defense. For one.
Oh. All right, super easy board coming up. Let's go.
Mark's gonna get his third 6. He's gonna do it.
Not a great board coming up.
He's gonna do it. I believe in him. Oh, dart around, run. You dart across the room. This is game 3. I'm using board 5 though.
Yes, these things happen.
Run for Dart is better than Garfield, Corey. Oh, my name's Chat. I'm smarter in every way. It's true. It's true, though. I say that in a sarcastic, mocking tone, but it is true. Chad is smarter than me. They've proved it time and time again. So, you win this round, Chat. You win this round. Blacksmith is a recipe for disaster. No, I think Mark's got it. I think Mark's got it locked in. I think Mark's, he's a smart guy. He's got it locked in. He knows. He's going to give me Forged in Fire for 3. And it's going to be Blacksmith. It's going to be Light, because you light a forge. And it's going to be Spot, because sometimes the welds and the forges have spots that are weak points. And then it causes the blade to snap during the sharpness test.
Now where's Constrictor? Okay.
Constrictor? Oh, she'll make a Constrictor.
This is an interesting one.
Mark, every time you give it, it's an interesting one because you have such an interesting mind.
Thanks.
You're welcome. For the last game of Chat, I will observe Tolerance Tuesday. I'll do it. Corey, how was your weekend? Oh, my weekend was phenomenal. On Friday, I played Magic the Gathering. On Saturday, I just worked. And on Sunday, I was supposed to have D&D, but then half of my players called absent on the day, and instead we played Magic the Gathering. So, really just like a whole variety this weekend of things I did. Oh, a big spectrum of things. And I also did Bro Defo Him's Dad. Yes, did that one too.
Whoa.
What's up, AJ? Love Magic? I love Magic. What's your deck in Magic the Gathering? Oh my god, chat. Right now, the two I have been playing the most, I'm a Commander guy, because I only care about casual. I'm not a big competitive guy in Magic the Gathering. But I've been playing I'm so sorry if there are people in this chat that don't understand about Magic the Gathering. I will keep this very quick. I play a Yigra, Eater of All, Squirrel Tribal. And then I also play Vahan Goldwalker, or Goldwaker is the other one I played. And then, of course, I'm a Stinky Mothman player. Been playing those a lot. My favorite decks currently. My favorite decks.
This board sucks.
I'm a green-black kind of guy. AJ says, how do I earn mod? You probably don't. That's the sad truth of it all. You gotta be built different.
Just go for it.
This is what people hear when I talk about Star Wars? Probably.
Ra for 3.
Eye! Show me Eye! Is it on the board? No. Not Eye of Ra. Pyramid, though. That makes sense. I'm seeing Pyramid. Light also makes sense. Ra's the sun god, after all. Pyramid. You know what? Pyramid. Egypt connection. Show me Pyramid.
That is correct. Very nice. One of our field agents discovered.
Oh, I didn't read. I just heard Raw. Raw for 3. Raw, where's my vape?
Known phrase.
All right. Let's do...
Oh, that's Donut sent a rose. And Amber sent 33 lightning bolts, helping us towards the lightning bolt goal. Thank you, thank you.
Let's do light, because it's the sun god. Show me light.
Light, that is correct.
Let there be light.
Very nice.
He's really testing my knowledge. I gotta figure out what the final clue is. I'm the mythology guy, not him. I have to assert my dominance. It's much like a bear. When you have a big grizzly bear come up, you have to get bigger than it in order to assert dominance. That's what I have to do with my mythology knowledge against Mark. Sun is a star like neutron stars. What even is a Ra 3? Well, Ra's the sun god. 4-3.
It's you turn it a little bit rar. It's like an angled rar. What do we think?
You're missing the other
Ram Ranch.
How much dedicated wham does it take to do this one? First, like, was the OG Egyptian god. Clock, cause sundial. France, cause it's like Egypt, probably. Okay. Bananarama. Okay.
Oh, that's Donut sent 3 roses. Thank you, thank you.
You know what?
Whoa, Mark. Whoa, Mark.
Sure. Let's go with first. I guess that makes sense. It's the first Egyptian god you think about. I don't know. It's probably wrong, but it's the best I can think of. Show me first.
That is correct. Very nice. Very
That was
nice.
definitely an accident. That definitely was not actually the right answer.
You're allowed to take another guess if you want. Or
I'm
pass.
good. I'm good. That was not intentional. Bingus, I am so with you. That was not intentional. That was definitely purely chance. Wasn't he one of the first gods? My Egyptian's a little weak, but I think so. That sounds right.
Are you passing?
Yes, and I'm passing.
All right. Tube belongs to the red team, even though the internet is made of tubes.
It's not, though. It's not a series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes.
It's not a series of tubes.
It's literally a series of tubes.
It's not an ASOT. No ASOTs here. Should have said my said. I'll say your said next time. I'll say your said. I'll say what I said. Now you're starting to sound like Yosemite Sam. That's what I said. Sun God, Sundial Clock from Louis or Luel. I can't tell if that's an I or an L. I think it's an L. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Banana Rain. Needs sun to make a life. That's Foghorn Leghorn. That's what you think. You're probably right, but that's what you think. I think it's Yosemite Sam. I think the southern rooster and the red-headed cowboy crazed gunman are the same people. Haha, yes, it's an L. Alright, cool. I figured context clues told me because the U was lowercase, that the second letter in the second word was also be lowercase.
Let's
The thinker.
Let's play safe and try not to lose. Let's do stick for 2.
Show me Cake Wars. No? Not on the board? All right. Carrot. Oh, carrot and stick. Tool! Show me tool! Drumstick makes sense. Show me drums.
Drumstick.
Drumstick.
Drumstick is correct.
Yes, drumstick. And
Or if
then
your field agent discovered.
carrot on a stick. The carrot and the stick. Show me carrot.
Carrot and the stick. Very nice, very nice. You have another guess if you'd like it, or you can pass.
I'll pass. I'm good.
All right.
I'll pass on this whole thing going on right
Let's reveal round as belonging to the red team.
now. Round and plump, if you will. Brand, France, and grape all include raw. Yes, that is literally correct. However, that does go against the spirit of the game, and we don't tend to give clues like that. I think it also might be against the rules.
It is.
So,
Because double O was an illegal hint.
that's right, you did break the rules that one time when we all yelled at you. We all yelled at you. Yes, Board Gamers Live. We are Board Gamers, and we are currently live. And believe it or not, and you're not going to believe this, I know, we also go by Board Gamers Live. It's the full package. We really said, how do we want to get across our brand? What if we just be very literal? And we went with it. We went with it. Oogate, as we call it. Yes, Leaves of the Star. Yes. Perfect. It is Oogate. Maybe say hand for handle would be frowned upon. Okay. I get what you're saying, but my point for that was not that the word hand was in handle. It was that you use hands to grab onto handles.
We're saying this game nice and slow. Okay,
Gran
we're just
Turismo
going
2
for a
the
win
PS2
here.
is a fine clue. Yes,
Just going
that's
for a
right.
win here. Your hint. It's going to take a minute for me to write it out.
Arms, it's not hard to fire me up. It's not, if you haven't learned nothing about this stream yet, it does not take a lot to fire me up.
Remember, proper noun rule. This is allowed, okay?
Jesus Christ, we have another Gran Turismo 2 for the PS2 coming up.
Peanut butter jelly time for 2.
Where is died in a police shootout? Is that on the board?
Dine Police shootout with Snoop Dogg present.
That is the most wild fun fact ever, is that the guy who wrote Peanut Butter Jelly Time died in a police shootout where Snoop Dogg was in fact present. Oh, grape. Was it grape jelly? That makes sense. Show me grape. Makes sense. Show me grape. It's jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly.
So proper noun, right? Right. Who sings the peanut butter jelly in a lot of those meme mashups? It's the banana. Who sings the song?
Yeah, but even if we said banana, we were saying grape next anyway. So.
They never said it was grape jelly. They never said it was grape jelly.
Is media literacy dead? Did you learn nothing? The drapes aren't necessarily blue for no reason.
So it was banana, because that's who sings the song, and clock. So you have to check the clock to see when it's peanut butter jelly time.
Oh, but grape couldn't be it.
Well, yeah, because you need the media literacy to figure out that the clock is there. Clock because time.
It wasn't banana raw, was it?
No.
Who was the last one for raw?
I mean, honestly, it was first. It was kind of just a stretch, though.
Okay, all right.
So when I heard you talking about a clock for a sundial too, I'm like, ooh, you may go for 4 if you want.
Let's just wrap it up, man.
Good. Okay, well,
Fucking wrap it up.
maybe tomorrow you'll get to see us win a game of Codenames. That would be interesting, huh?
We're going 0 for 3 on the day.
That'd be something.
Okay, wrap it up. I'm done.
The only way to see us maybe win at a game of Codenames someday is to follow. If you're not already following, please give us a follow. It really helps out the channel, allows us to keep making this winner content for you. You know the moment you jinxed it? It's when you wrote that little arrow with the loser pointing towards me. That established, like, this is going to happen.
We were already losers.
You manifested
We were
it.
already losers. That was just a true statement. At that point, we had both been losers in both ways.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Andrew. Holy moly, Steph sent 207 lightning bolts as we're heading out. Holy moly. Alex had her very best, sent a heart me and 20 lightning bolts. Aim sent 171 lightning bolts, and Kayla sent a popular vote. Thank you so much, everyone.
Don't worry, I won't be here tomorrow, so you'll have a chance to win.
Oh, don't say that. Jeremy's back tomorrow. Hey, everyone liked Jeremy last time. Jeremy's gonna be back.
When are you gonna let me and Jeremy on at the same time? Unleash that unholy partnership.
I don't know. I don't know.
Give TikTok the power, us combined.
That's gonna be dangerous. All right, bye everyone. We're gonna be normal
will
time
get
tomorrow,
super
6 p.m. London, 6 p.m. New York,
New York.
11 p.m. London. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.